got bullied out. He got bullied. He told him, get out of my spot. Can you send that picture? Sure. Which one? The second one where he's like looking? Yeah, I can send it. Yeah, he's a little bitch. The second one? Okay, I got you. It's the full res version. He's such a little weenie. Stop looking at me. Yeah, he was hibernating, and now he's laying. Yep, he laid down in the sun, and he kicked the cat out. He's such a little bitch. Poor little guy. Grumpy little bitch ball. Poor dog. New emote, let's go. Pixel loves making emotes of my dog. He fucking loves it. I love my dog and my cat so much. They're both such cuties. And when I was feeling sick, they laid with me on the couch and on the bed all fucking day. You have emotes of your cat? I should find some pictures of him. Yeah. Yeah, I should go find some pictures and then send them to Pixel. No cats or emo yet? No, I should. I have some funny pictures of him just laying. Bum, bum, bum. Dum, 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 dum. It's also kind of harder to take pictures of a cat because they kind of want to. My cat's really lovey and he always wants to like come over and say like just bump into me. My mom said you looked weird. Yeah, well, she probably said that about you. Fuck! I had such a good fucking fucking comeback. I was gonna say, that's what your mom said too, and you fucking fell out of her fucking vagina. I fucked up though. Yeah, I had a brain fart moment. Yeah, ruined. Yep. No, I had it in my brain, it just didn't come out. Fumbled, yep, absolutely. I dropped it, fumbled it. I fell on my face while I was doing it too. Own the fumble, embrace it, and move on. No. No. I will consider myself ruined. God, I gotta edit after stream, chat. Can you like invade my computer like a bunch of little rats and just edit for me? Can you do that? I don't want to do it. I gotta though, I gotta. Just a bunch of rats. Cause if it's like a million of you, you can do it in like 2 seconds. Okay, no, okay, on it, no. Man, some of you just say no. It's time to hire comics. Comics is too much work. I don't think he can do that. Just download this EXE, it won't hurt you at all. Read to a video editing? Yeah, exactly! So if there's a bunch of rats in my computer, right? They can just like do all the little things quickly at the same time instead of me doing it manually. Put editor on throne. True. True. Bum 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 bum. Tasty. Wait, it's Yuzu's pajama party? Ooh, tonight? 3 p.m. PST? Wait, it's at fucking 9 minutes? Oh my god. It's at 3? Oh shit. She debuts in 10 minutes. Yeah, I just saw that! I was like, fuck! I almost missed it! Alright, I'm gonna set it up right now so I can watch. Not on stream, I meant like, you know, on my on my screen. Yeah, I wanna see it, it's cute. I'm gonna write people piss. Piss. Wait, where's piss? Let's fucking piss. Alright, we're ready. Pajama party, yeah! Very cute. I want to see it. Maybe one day I'll have all sorts of different outfits. It'll be sick. Ha! I gotta give the sub poggies. Thanks, insub. Scam. Is that where you get dressed in your peaches and go to a party? No, no, you go on a pajama party with your friends. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Friends? Yeah, I don't have those. Not a lot of them anyway. Women on Bumble no longer have to make the first move. Oh shit. Big Macs and minimum wage circa 2022. Biggest indicator of US decline. Hold on, I gotta share this. Chat, if this is not sign of inflation, I don't know what is. Biggest indicator of US decline. You could buy 6 Big Macs with 1 hour of minimum wage in 1980, but today you can't even buy one. Despite minimum wage almost doubling. Isn't that disgusting? This is 2022. Yep. Yeah, it's over. I hate this. And yet we're the lazy generation? Yeah, absolutely, chat. Bum, 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 bum.
Not McDonald's.
McDonald's. Shrinkflation patch just dropped for BK. What the fuck? Oh my god! Wait! Yo, this video is even worse than I thought. Look, 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 look. Watch this, watch this, watch this.
McDonald's.
Okay, it's a Big Mac.
McDonald's. McDonald's, however you want to say this shit. Y'all be shaming yourself.
McDonald's.
Got a Big Mac, right? I was like, damn, this shit thin. Look at this patty. Y'all, it's so thin.
Oh my god! Look how thin it is! Oh my god!
It is $3 for a hash brown at McDonald's. You can buy 10 at the Walmart for $4.
Yeah, I know, but people don't want to cook them. It's a hockey puck. Bro, it's thinner than a hockey puck. Look at that shit!
McDonald's! You can
McDonald's!
I'm not finna eat this. It's damn near $10 meal and you give me this thick. Can y'all see how thin it is?
Bro, it is thin.
It is to the pickle. The pickle thicker than the patty. Come on now, McDonald's. Y'all know better than me.
No way is this real.
Insane. You ought to be.
I want to see if it's actually true. You can see through it. Yeah, it's got fucking holes in it. That Big Mac patty is like a fucking thin-ass little hockey puck. The rich are hoarding all the money. Yep, it's time to take them down. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Why don't men approach me? Oh no. Chat, I'm scared. I'm scared, chat. That's one way for Americans to portion control. I mean, yeah, kind of, but like at the same time, it's really sad that you're paying $10 for it. Like, yeah, I know I agree with you in one way that portion control is absolutely horrendous in America and Australia and the UK because like they want you eating so you get fat and get dependent. You want to eat more and spend more, but like the point is, Alright, why don't men approach me? Let's see this chat.
How is it that I look like this today?
It looks nice.
Yet no man wants me to be his girlfriend.
Is this a serious question? Because women
What if you're just kind of crazy, that's why? Maybe they just want to bang you. Like, you're a little bit crazy.
just went from saying they rather pick a bear over a man. So why the hell would men approach you? Or even look in your direction?
I got asked that like 15 times in the last like 3 days since this thing became a thing. Look at that fucking look at that! Juluk! Oh my god, Juluk is so cute! Juluk! He's peeking. This thing is so stupid. Yeah, it's stupid because it's inflammatory to both sides. Fucking Juluk. I demand food, woman. You can demand all you want. Zdravo, hi comics. Hello, zdravo, Coxie. There's the man bear talk. There's a TikTok going around of like women saying, yeah, I'd rather be in the woods alone with a bear than a man. It's like, well, actually, both sides are fucking stupid and inflammatory, but you know, this is just clickbait. And you're both fucking wrong. Do you play games on stream? Nah, man, never. Also Spire in an hour. I'm okay, Coxity. I am doing good. You know, my tooth is kind of hurty, but yeah. That emote name? Which one? Juluk? It sounds like a slur. It's not! That's my dog! That's my dog, man! My dog is not a slur. My dog is adorable. He would never say a slur. You can rename it? No, don't rename it. It's cute. He's so fucking cute, man! Look, I want food right now, bitch. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Those same women have Tinders with complete strangers. That's a good point too. And then there's men who are fucking creeps. It's both sides. It's inflammatory. Have you seen the shit that is written in my comments sometimes? Or the first time chatters saying they want to see my tits in real life? Unironically, like, it goes both ways, motherfucker. I fucking hate the women who are like, yeah, I'd rather be with a bear. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'd take my chances logically with a man, because at least I could try and kill him. But, like, saying that men can't be fucking creeps and dangerous and fucking weird is also disingenuous. Or just escape. Yeah, you have a higher chance of escaping against the guy. Just kick him in the nuts if you can. I don't know, it just fucking irritates me, this fucking whole debate. Bum 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 bum. Oh damn, you're awake? Bum 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 bum. 40% stronger versus 400%? Yeah, you're not gonna survive a bear. Why would anyone pick the bear? No, because the bear will swipe you across the face once and you'll die. V-tweeters are coming for you now, Alana. They can suck my nuts front to back. V-tweeters need to start fucking streaming instead of typing on their fucking keyboard. People can be creeps in general. I hate artificial gender discourse like this. Is so stupid. Yeah, because it makes both sides mad and it's just there to like make people upset. I fucking hate that shit. It's annoying. And then it comes into my stream where people are like, oh, but you pick the bear and the bear. Like, how about neither? Because it's a stupid scenario and you can suck my nuts. There's a story of bear attack survivors. I understand, but it's really fucked up. Usually they don't feel very good afterwards, huh? Or they're missing their face. I never understood V-tweeters why tweet more than actually streaming. Because it's easier to press, press a tweet about some controversial fucking topic on Twitter and gain followers that mean absolutely nothing than to press the go live button and sitting there with like 2 viewers, which is what I did playing a video game or yapping. Yeah, that's why. Because you don't feel good when there's like maybe 2 people watching and maybe like 3 people talking in the chat per hour. Starting VTubing is depressing? No, starting streaming is fucking depressing and hard, but you just fucking do it. I don't understand, VTweeters is having an anime girl profile picture? No. It's someone who talks about being a VTuber and that they're a part of the VTuber community, but they don't stream. Or they stream very little and then complain about having no views. Hello, madam, I just woke up from a nap. And I am in dire need of some toes. How about you go suck the toes of my mods? They will provide. They probably have some nice long toes. Betweening, bonding, likes, streaming for 2 viewers and no one talks about Legos. I mean, I'm just saying, I did it too. It's hard. Just do it. Chatting to 2 viewers is a lot more difficult than playing a game to 2 viewers, but I'm not an expert. Well, yeah, I mean, on one hand, you're like not really doing anything with like chatting to 2 viewers. I used to chat to around about 40 viewers, and that was hard because it's mostly just me talking to myself. Mostly. Not that I'm blaming anyone. Again, there's a lot of people who used to just hang out and listen to me. But it's hard to carry a conversation by yourself for an hour only. I mean, it was hard. Again, not complaining, just saying. The amount of people fucking chatting would be very sporadic, or sometimes I'd just be talking to myself and it's fine. Streaming is also about marketing yourself. Just pressing stream often isn't enough. Yeah, make YouTube videos or some shit. If someone were to come up to you and told you that they want to be a VTuber, would you support them and give them advice, or would you be against it? I don't know. You just have to really, really fucking want it. You have to really, really want it. Jinxie streamed to 2 people for over a year. All he did was fucking stream. What is it called? Big piss.
Just watched your Actman Baldur's Gate video and finally decided to buy and try.
Oh shit, you should totally tell us about it. Jinx Vox, thank you for the 2 months. Rainbow Six, yeah, sorry. I kept thinking CSGO and I'm like, no, he played fucking Siege. Yeah. He played Siege for a year, I think, right? To 2 viewers for the longest time. If people get viewers by playing Power Simulator, get a real fucking Power shirt, you'll get tons and good YouTube content. Relying on games is also a crutch. Привет! Hello, what up? Becoming a VTuber sounds like writing a novel. You only do it if you have such passion. You need to do it regardless of success or failure. That goes for streaming anything. If you want to succeed, you have to, like, sacrifice everything. I've been streaming, on average, 36 hours a week. And before that, I had a job. So I'd have to, like, juggle having a job and doing the 36 hours a week. You just have to do it. Even when you think everything sucks. That's why it gets kind of old when people complain on Twitter or say like, oh, well, you're only successful because you post on YouTube. I'm like, no, man. I stream for 36 hours a week. It's a fucking full-time job, essentially. Yeah, like, it's not easy. You can't just be like, oh, well, it's because you did this, or like, oh, it's because you streamed this game, and I'm like, well, actually, actually. It's a lot of other factors. It's a grind. I think Thor also streamed for a really long time for like to like 100 viewers. And then he said that like everything kind of has to line up and you have to just be ready for it when it happens. If you're like talented enough, you just have to know how to handle it. Discoverability on Twitch is ass. 1% luck, 99% you. A good friend of mine said something like, oh, what was it? Like something about opportunity?
If people are like, well, you only did it because of this. The response is okay, then why don't you?
Exactly. Exactly. Where's looks green on the other side? I forget what it's called. It's like opportunity. Luck is like 99%. Oh, fuck. Man, I should have remembered how to say this by now. I've said it so many times, I just forget. No fucking papegamy. Preparation meets opportunity. Yeah, something like that. I forget what the exact quote is. It's more poetic than that. But yeah, if you prepare and you don't see the opportunity, just keep doing it, and then you have to be ready for it. Because if you, for example, if you get rated by someone who has 10,000 viewers and you're not entertaining and you don't have yourself prepared for it, it will just go and slip away from you. It's boring and nobody will stick around and it was for nothing. I saw this awesome plugin for OBS to record in shorts, TikTok format alongside streaming, so 36-hour stream would yield maybe one short. Yeah, but even shorts can just be kind of worthless at the same time. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Yeah, something like that. Something to that effect. If someone learn how to be entertainers, they need to come to you naturally. Again, I don't know. I always thought I wasn't very entertaining at all, period. But then all my friends that I played video games with told me, oh, you're pretty funny for a girl. And I'm like, okay. You should stream. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try. For a girl, yeah. I have it in my Discord DM somewhere on my like civilian account. Yeah. Where it was like, you know, like, you should stream. You're pretty funny for a girl. I'm like, okay, I'll try. Learn to get comfortable being in front of viewers, that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. You have to start somewhere. Yeah, you're alright for a girl. For a femoid. Toaster masters to get better at being entertaining. Again, entertaining is like subjective because like some people don't want anything more than like a girl just yapping and fucking reading chat. And you just have to kind of do it. Because I feel like being good at a video game and being really entertaining is also really difficult. But you don't have to be really good at that as a VTuber, in my opinion. Like, people suck. Like, you sucking at the video game is not that bad. Whereas, like, a guy who has a webcam, it's kind of like you have to be either really, really funny or be really, really good at the game, or both. Sucking? Yes. I suck at video games. Seems like a lot of newer indie VTubers just rely on booba models and horny baiting. I mean, I have a booba model. She's got some bounce to him, you know?
Nice.
I'm just not, I don't know, I just feel weird when I horny bait.
Nice.
Too small! Damn. What kind of fucking badonkers are you looking at? If you're funny about how bad you are at shit, it's fine. Yeah, that too.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to take it in stride. It'd be so funny if your model also had really detailed toes. Ha 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 ha. And you guys are so fried. One day there's gonna be so many of those that are like, show me your feet, show me your feet. There's Fillion, our model definitely isn't boob enhanced. Yeah, but Fillion's like high energy, goofy, funny. You guys are literally only Mala. What are you on about? I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't type in chat that agree with him. You just know that someone out there lurking is like, I'm not gonna say it, but that guy did. There's a lot of lurkers that never talk. And that's perfectly fine. I'm just saying. I can type on this app? Whoa. Yeah, I'm just saying. There's a lot of people that don't say anything and they just hang out. They just want to read chat and laugh. We're shy? No, I'm not shaming you for being shy. I used to be a lurker. I never typed in people's chats, ever. Only a minority of viewers generally talk in chat. That's what blows my mind when people are like, oh my god, there's like 1,000 people in my chat, only 50 people talking. I'm like, do you realize that most people don't want to type? Or they're like doing something else when they're listening to you? Like, you're fucking insane. Juji's a lurker? Yeah, he is. He's lurking. Even 50 people's a lot of people talking? No, absolutely, but I'm just saying that, like, people are insane. I put on videos in the background of people talking when I'm doing stuff. Mostly because I have kind of annoying ADHD where I need noise in my ears to, like, process what's going on sometimes. Like, when I have to focus on, like, doing stuff. Depending on the content, the lurker percentages can be lower or higher. Yeah, of course, of course. That's ADHD. No, that's ADD. ADHD is when you can't sit still, mostly. Like, I can sit still, but it kind of helps when I move. That's kind of why I like standing. You might have a never mind. No, say it. No, say it right now. Say it right now. What do I have? Brainworm? Do I have brainworms? The plague?
Right now!
Aren't you an introvert? Yeah, and? Being shy is being an introvert? Not necessarily, that's not what it is. You gotta tell me, man! Anyway, yeah, with ADHD, when I'm, like, doing chores, I kind of like having, like, noise in my ears. It's annoying. Yuzu's outfit is cute. Ah, shit, I missed it! Oh, shit, she's so hot. Whoa. Oh my god, chato. Introvert, you feel exhausted when you're surrounded by people? That's also not necessarily true because how do I put it? You can handle other people, but at the same time you also need time away from people, if that makes sense. Holy moly booba. I can only handle one social pyramid per week, then my battery gets drained. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it just dies. Your brain just kind of dies. Surely can deal with them, but it's a short. Yeah, I mean sometimes. It really depends. Like even with friends, I can handle being around other people. But the situation also kind of... I don't know how to say it. Like, it depends on the situation. Oh my god! Hold on, I gotta type. Holy smokes. Holy smokes! I love Barry's emo night outfit. Yeah, her background's cute too. Again, I still get tired after hanging out with Barry, but that's because I'm putting in like 100%. If we were just hanging out and yapping, I think it would be a lot more different. Family friendly Yuzu. So cute, man. Bum, bum, bum. Barry's a ball of energy. Yeah, I mean, again, I am putting in like 110% into Barry. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Ba bum ba ba da ba ba ba. Holy moly! Oh my god. Yuzu's kind of hot. Chat. I'm down bad. I think I'm into moth women. Chat. Help. I cut ties with everyone. I don't see my parents once, twice, and a shopkeeper never felt better. Again, it really depends. This doesn't help that you always collab when you already yap for 3 hours. Yeah, that's also really true. I do put in a lot of energy into you guys. I really do. If I wanted to, I could just put like 50%, but I feel like that's not fun and that's not fair. She's so high energy. Well, I can be high energy too. I can match, but I feel like maybe Barry's a bit. She's very high T. How do I say it? Oh my god. Alana gives the whole thing, not just half. Well, right now I'm looking at Yuzu, so I'm a little bit distracted. Just a tad. Oh, so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. So cute. I have to like close it down so I don't get too distracted.
Nice.
Ever just run low on energy and then just collapse on a cushion and fall asleep? No, not really. I feel lazy when I pass out in the middle of the day. New model's so good. Yeah. It's so cute, man. I'm worried that that my model won't live up to people's expectations. I'm really worried about that, but I try to dismiss those bad thoughts, you know?
Nice.
Don't worry, it will. I've been testing it a lot, man. Like a lot. Just to make it perfect. Because I want it to match. It's gonna be a big day. I hope so. I hope so too. I just love seeing people's like creativity with VTuber models. It doesn't necessarily have to be super like, oh, innovative, like with the lean and shit. Like you can have that. But at the same time, if it's something that's like really well done, but it's like still basic, it's still really good. It just has to be like well done. No, I'm glad to hear that, man. Is your new model a little bit more expressive? No, I think it'll match this one very well. I don't want to do like an upgrade to that model compared to this one because I want them to be like similar, if that makes sense. A land thing is kind of a lot of work for something barely gets used. Well, that's up to the person commissioning them, ultimately. Like siblings? Yeah, again, it's not gonna be like an upgrade. If I ever do an upgrade, my ideal dream upgrade person would be fucking Nano. Because Nano, I think, could replicate this style really well. And do, like, a new redesign, but, like, you know, 'cause I feel like Nano, like, has, like, a really good, like, style. Like, I feel like Nano could, like, replicate this style really well. And do, like, a new redesign, but, like, you know, 'cause I feel like Nano could, like, replicate this style really well. And do, like, a new redesign, but, like, you know, But again, I don't know. I feel like that would be like exclusive. It would be like I'd have to like work really hard on like having the clout, I guess, to commission someone like Nano, because you can't like, how do I say it nicely? Like you have to have clout to be amongst like the bigger VTuber like artists, I guess. The amount of feed people in Yuzu's chat. Oh yeah, because they're because she's so cute, man. Yo, that is actually unironically so cute. It looks like she's floating. So cute, so cute, so cute. Oh, adorable. Do most people have someone else make their VTubers model? Yeah, I mean, it's a really big skill. How often do you react here? Every day! Every day! Almost every day unless I'm doing something else. Yeah. Oh shit, wait, oh my god, what's the time? Oh my god, what's the time? Oh shit. Oh my god. I've been too busy staring at Yuzu floating around and being cute. My bad. Sorry, distracted by the moth girl. It's already time. Yeah, chat, let's go down together. Yes, 3:30, bros. Chat, going down. Crank it, chat. Keep delaying we act. I feel like people get sad if I do that. Oh, yeah, I was reacting to Yuzu, kind of. Yeah, that counts, doesn't it? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, so cute! Sorry. Yeah, I'm reacting to this.
Right now!
Is it time? Is it happening? Yep. Yep. What? Sorry. Excuse me. I'm dying. Alright. Pull some shit down. Oh, this gonna be good. No dyings against TOS. What are they gonna do? Fucking ban me when I'm dead? Fucking Twitch. I'm happy for you, Zlo. Very cute. I'm jelly. I wanna fucking debut too, but I can't. They're zombifying me? Ooh, a hot zombie fox? Ooh, that would be good. Yeah. Yeah. Hot zombie fox. Hot. Hot, 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 hot. Chat, I need to piss. Is that okay? 11k people spamming. I still found him. I was fucking yapping. Yuzu's chair gave me a fucking sub. Insta. Alright, I'm gonna go pee and Yeah, I'm going. I'll be right back. You better behave.
Oh, Metapod. Oh, Metapod, use Harden. Metapod, Harden. Oh, yeah, Metapod, you're so hard. Metapod, Harden. Oh, he's so hard. Look at those two hard throbbing Metapods. They're so strong and hard. Wow. Why are you so good at this?
It's my language, man. What's wrong with me?
Meh.
Plug.
Aboba. 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 Aboba.
Meh. Meh.
Aboba. Aboba. Aboba.
Meh.
Aboba.
Meh.
Aboba.
Meh.
Aboba.
Aboba. Aboba.
Aboba.
Aboba.
Aboba. Aboba.
Aboba.
Aboba.
Aboba.
Aboba.
Aboba. Aboba.
Aboba.
Aboba.
Aboba.
Aboba.
Aboba.
Aboba. Aboba.
Aboba.
She has toes. I know, I'm dying, bro.
Aboba.
Oh my god. Chat.
Aboba.
If I told you I had toes, would you freak out?
Aboba.
Do you think people would freak out? They'd be like, oh my god, hot toes in my mouth right now. Not really. Damn. Yep. Yeah, foot lovers, what? Yeah.
Oh, no.
I know it, baby. Fate redeems when? I probably wouldn't do that. What extension emotes are using is 2 years. 7 TV. You would have to make it a 500k redeem. Or we just don't do that. Photorealistic belly button. Why not, man? She's hot. Boom, boom, boom. Slumber party Yuzu, so fucking cute. Purple foot from Cars to Carly Dog. Oh, that shit made me scared of feet, man. I'm not not joking. The car's the cowardly dog when the foot gets infected and shit, and there's pus coming out. Blech. That scarred. That made me scared. Dude, I'm gonna lose it. Her design is killing me. In a bad way or a good way, chat? Bump, bump, bump. A very, very good way. Oh shit, chat's down bad. They're gonna be like, awooga, awooga. Or like, turn up the sounds. Redeems are off. I trust the mods. Very good. You just said with this mod she was turning ray tracing on. I can tell. Awooga. All right. Time will begin. The day Helldivers 2 almost died. I'm still not convinced that Sony's gonna backpedal on what they said. I know I said that I thought they were, but then I guess we'll see. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Wait, very high! Yeah, no shit. Chat said I should VIP you, and I almost forgot to. Yeah. Hi, Billy. React! It's Billy React time! React! Wow.
Super Earth. Our home.
Ooh.
Prosperity. Liberty.
Hi there.
Hi!
Democracy. Our way of life.
Oh, hello.
Hello!
But freedom doesn't come free.
Sweet liberty!
Oh, Sony are the bugs! I've lost access to my main Helldivers 2 account because I live in the Philippines. Yeah, we have some Filipino chatters that played Helldivers and they said they lost access. Very sad.
I'm doing my part.
There is 180 countries that now cannot buy Helldivers and Ghost. I firmly believe that Sony will require PSN.
I don't know. I don't know the technicalities. I'm pretty sure they're refunding everyone that has the country banned because of the whole PSN thing. But still, that's so scummy. Yeah, the fight isn't over, chat.
I'm doing my part.
High priority campaign secured. Soy pug.
Look familiar?
Yay! Frickin' Snoy. We hate Snoy in this house. Wow, look at those bombs.
We had a good thing, you stupid son of a bitch.
Orbital was like. Oh, wow. This is so. I want to enroll in the army now, chat. I mean, what? This is definitely propaganda. Yay! Except we didn't really actually fix it.
I love democracy.
Democracy prevails once
Democracy.
Wow.
Wow.
We did it. We actually did it. All of you crazy bastards made a difference. What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here.
Hi,
And
Fact
today,
Man.
we won a decisive battle.
The battle is over. We have won.
May 6th is a day that will live in Helldivers lore for all
But the war has not been won. Sadly, Trent. Still fighting.
time. Victory was never in doubt. It actually was, but ladies and gentlemen, can I just say,
Your work here today has made the Chancellor a very happy man.
Super Earth would be proud. The Ministry of Truth thanks you for your service. After this recent Helldivers controversy, it seems like things are finally calming down in the game industry, and we don't have to worry about any other major controversy.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, Hi-Fi Rush being shut down, even though it's a great game. Love to see it. Succeeding? Man, well, if you succeed, that doesn't mean you win, chat.
And while the internet did get Sony to back down on this PSN network update,
Say
the
no
war
to
is not over.
PSN.
We still need to change a majority of these reviews to positive, or at least do so when the game is relisted and available in all the countries it was delisted from. This
That's
just
right.
in from the future. Apparently Sony has delisted the game from Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia. You
But what's the reason behind that? Like, what is the actual reason behind them banning all those countries? PSN isn't available? Yeah, I understand that, but why? Why do they not have PSN? Don't want their money? Is it maybe because they have legislation that stops them from scraping data? Because Sony hates them? Legality? Yeah, I think it is something to do with privacy laws if it's that many countries.
You can still play it,
Sony
but
dumb.
if you refunded it, you can't purchase it again. So I have no fucking clue what is going on with Sony right now. But this is really stupid and dumb, and you should feel stupid and dumb, Sony. And they're doing the same with Ghosts of Tsushima. Like, but why don't you like money? Just sell the game without restrictions. Don't you think the Pope wants to play this?
The Pope can't play it? What? Why?
Well, he can't. But what am I talking about? Well, if you're somehow out of
Sag.
the loop on this one and you didn't pay attention to any part of the internet for like 3 days, PlayStation announced that they were going to enforce their PSN network requirement in order for people to continue playing Helldivers on Steam. PC players, of course, love being told what to do. And there was immense
No, they
backlash
don't.
against this decision for a variety of reasons. People who purchased this game would no longer be able to play it because you can't create PlayStation Network accounts in certain...
Like, look at that massive graph. Like, look at this. Look at, why is most of Africa blacklisted? Why is Greenland blacklisted? What the fuck?
certain countries. Sometimes they ask for like a fucking facial
the
scan.
entire
Sony has had
fucking
so many
planet.
issues with data breaches and leaked info. There were a lot of reasons not to want this, and very few. Actually, there weren't really any good reasons to want it. Probably just some Sony executive who...
Yeah, let me facially scan my face and upload it to... What is it called? To your PSN network to keep it there forever until it gets hacked, and then the hackers have my info. A lot of Africa is anti-LGBT. I got news for you. Saudi Arabia is also quote-unquote anti-LGBT because of religious reasons, and they still sell Overwatch and other games. They just censor it. So that has nothing to do with that. Like, that is literally nothing to do with what you just said, but alright. That is how they do age verification. If you got a temp ban for thinking you're a kid, they need your ID and facial scan. It's insane. Yeah, that is insane. I would not want that. Saudi Arabia is the oil money exploit. Well, the point is like, I don't think it's because of that. I think that's very wrong to say that shit. Considering an Overwatch has gay characters in it, but they censored them in Saudi Arabia and they had the esports there. They don't give a fuck. They just want money. Yeah, they want money. Yo, Kaiser, think of the Prime. It's insane that YouTube wants ID. Is it YouTube? I've never had to do YouTube ID scan outside of when I had to prove to them that I have a bank. Yeah. What about Helldivers is Gagey? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think there's anything like that in the game. I don't play it though.
Wanted to show on a PowerPoint presentation this increase in PlayStation Network accounts generated by Helldivers.
No PSN network support in some of those countries. Sony is required to have offices in certain regions per the laws in the countries.
So they don't have those. But Greenland is like, why Greenland though? I mean, I know that like there's a lot of other countries on the map that were there that are banned, but that still makes no fucking sense, man.
Too, seeing as it's one of the biggest games Sony has released this year. But witnessing the gaming community's efforts over the last week has been nothing short of spectacular. Everybody did their part, you know? Everybody did their part. Reddit, Discord, Twitter, YouTube. It really is crazy how important this game has become in like the current zeitgeist. That was a wild few days, and regardless of how toxic things may have gotten at certain points, this reaction shows a massive love for Helldivers 2. And it reminds me of the saying, people boo because they want to cheer. We did a little booing. We did a little booing. But I guess this is what happens when you condition a massive group of gamers into focusing all their efforts on a single task.
I still can't believe that Sony thought they would get away with it. Then again, they're probably just ignorant of the fact that this entire game is centered around teamwork. And the lore behind it is that you have to work together. Like to succeed in a common goal. Yeah, you had training for this since launch, and it was out for a couple of months at least, right? What did they expect?
Major order completed. We liberated Sony. Game is so good, we had a campaign mission in real life. 10 out of 10. This is something to be very proud of, I think, reversing this decision, because it was very anti-consumer. I mean, this is the same community that killed, what, 2 billion Terminids within 24 hours?
Wow.
The Helldivers fan base is a force of nature, and I think it's one of the best gaming communities out there. Dude, earlier Spenny was saying he was a communist earlier. It was crazy.
You know, that's exactly what a communist who would want me to be the communist, but he's actually the communist would say.
Well, you know, that's exactly what a communist who's trying to pretend like what I'm saying to make you sound out. Well, okay.
Spies! Kill Eggman!
Also, the other thing about the Sony network account is that you could try to use a VPN to work around it, but there is the chance that your account would just get banned by Sony if they detected that. So really, all of these people, including a lot of friends of mine like Zanny, all these people would have just been screwed out of playing this game, and yeah, it fucking sucks. Also is the fact that retroactively forcing players to sign up when it wasn't mandatory when they bought the game, yeah, that's not going to go over well, because a lot of people would have just straight up lost access to the game they paid for, which is, you know, that's an increasingly common thing in this era of modern gaming. No, Ubisoft, I want to be comfortable with owning my games. You know,
Ubisoft wants to be comfortable not owning your games. I miss when I had discs of games, man. I miss that era of gaming. Like, granted, yeah, it's kind of annoying, like loading up the disc, loading 1 out of 6 discs to like install an expansion, but like it was nice. It felt real, you know? Freaking clankers, that's right. Now it's a distant like thing of the past, like a distant like culture of the past. The disc gets scratched. Yeah, that shit sucked ass, but like, I don't know, just something charming about it. Lose the CD key? Nah. Then you pirate it off of Pirate Bay. You get a CD key generator, and then you get a virus on your computer, and then it breaks your family computer. But at least you have a CD key that works.
Now, PC gamers are a lot like Americans. They really don't like being told what to do. You make a good game, they'll buy it, play it, and mod it, and that's as simple as it should be. And how funny is this? After all of these protests and complaints and mass online mobilization, Sony didn't double down. They retracted immediately, like 3 days after. Oh, how Battlestate Games could learn a thing or two from you. I bring this up because it's interesting to see when a company fucks up and
Tarky's even worse though. They triple down. They quadruple down on their statements and then also removed videos proving that they did say that and that it did happen.
Makes the right call to make things right. That's something that should be commended. Yeah, you shouldn't have fucked up in the first place, Captain Hindsight, of course. But then you look at Escape from Tarkov and the Battlestate Games scam, and they just kept doubling down until they dug themselves into their own grave. So thank God Sony had the wisdom and foresight not to do the same with Helldivers. It's like the reaction to the Unheard edition in Tarkov was the exact same reaction people had with Helldivers 2, albeit on a smaller scale. I mean, this was a massive and unprecedented wave of complaints.
I think the role-playing aspect of Helldivers really enforced it. Tarky players, they kind of just, they've been dealt so much bad shit that they're just kind of used to it, you know? Like, not to disparage the Tarky players, but I think they're kind of used to getting fucked over because the game's been in beta for like years. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but it's true.
The likes of which I don't think we've seen since the Battlefront 2 loot box fiasco. Helldivers 2 now has the most negative reviews
not as
among
many
all
players
paid
either,
games.
but my point still
That's
stands.
insane. That we reached that point. Also, what's funny is that this graph, the CEO is considering making this a cape design in the game. And it's so, God, I fucking love this game. When even external controversies that happen in the real world can be injected into the game as some kind of lore. Also, this cape design is fucking sick. You know, initially when this first happened, Sony and
what, really? Yes, they're putting the negative and positive ratio when they were review bombing and like the difference it showed. They're considering putting it in the game to make it like lore. You know, the day. Those deserve way better. Well, look how much love they put into the game. It just shows. It's not a soulless game either.
Announced this decision on like Friday afternoon, and corporations will typically announce something that might be controversial or may not go over well, so that they don't have to address it until after the weekend, so they can kind of, you know, see what the reaction is. And when they announced this, I didn't think Sony would reverse course. I'll be honest.
I didn't either.
You know, because when complaining about corporate bullshit and trying to have your voice heard and trying to make a difference as a consumer, it doesn't always work. It's even more rare when you're dealing with like a Japanese company or a company that, you know, there's a language barrier. Companies like Nintendo and Sony.
Or a cultural barrier. Like, there was no excuse with what happened with Sony, considering they have a California HQ now.
Although there's things we love about them, they're also pretty notorious in, like, at least in terms of our culture as an American, making decisions that are blatantly anti-consumer or like mass copyright claiming YouTube channels, doing all they can to fight against piracy but offering no alternatives for legacy titles, stuff like that. But Steam review scores are a language that everybody understands, and it got the point across. But you know, this is exactly what I was talking about.
Didn't the Sony stocks also take a dip as well? Like a few days later? I'm pretty sure they did. Not like, you know, substantial, like really big dip, but it actually did. Yeah, it made a difference.
With my, you know, Wired AAA games getting worse video. You don't need more cooks in the kitchen with Helldivers 2. Things are running smoothly. The kitchen is running fine. And this felt like Sony trying to inject the AAA into Helldivers 2. It doesn't need this. The food is amazing.
And gamers revolted, which is good.
Okay. Oh my God! Now, when the game was delisted from Steam from like 177 countries, people initially blamed Sony, but I think this was like a Valve thing that they saw, oh shit, all these people are not going to be able to play the game anymore. We better take it off the store right now. Maybe that's what got through to Sony. I don't know. Probably a combination of everything. You know, Helldivers 2 has been as fun as any co-op game I've ever played with friends. Oh boy, we both survived. Hell yeah, put her there.
Yeah.
Put her there.
Oh
Yeah, baby. Holy shit. I think it's a masterpiece, and I don't think we've ever seen a live service game do as much right as Helldivers 2. So
the sad part about live service games like Helldivers with lots of multiplayer is that Sony and other big companies like this are the ones with the strong infrastructure to be able to support a game like this. So they kind of had to lick the boot in that regard. Like, at least you could argue with like Baldur's Gate 3 because it's like multiplayer. It's like, yeah, you can play with like 3 friends, right? You can have your, like, the sustainability of it is a lot easier to logistically think about as opposed to Helldivers where there's like millions of people playing. You can play with anyone. It's live. It has online play. It's not it's just sad. Yeah, peer-to-peer versus public. Yeah, that too. It's just like there's a lot of factors and you kind of have to like deal with it when you sign a contract like this with a publisher.
it's important to preserve this thing that we love and keep it from going down the wrong corporate greedy path. Arrowhead also just released the 4th premium war bond for the game in like 3 months. Like this 4 battle passes in 3 months. They're just going off, man. This game has seen an incredible amount of updates in such a short amount of time. And while there's people complaining about this thing getting nerfed and balance patches, that's the way it should be, you know?
No, well, you can't ever perfectly balance a game either. Like, that is one of the biggest plights I have about games. Is like, should you nerf really broken, stupid shit? Yeah. Should you make a game perfect? No. At the same time, it kind of sucks the fun out of a game.
We shouldn't be complaining like, oh, I'm never going to be able to play this game with my friend who lives in this country.
They're nerfing bad weapons. Look, I'm gonna say it, people aren't perfect, devs aren't perfect. Sometimes they will over-nerf shit. But overall, if the game is still fun, like, who really cares? Let's be real. I would hate it for my game to be, like, balanced but not fun.
Again. So I'm glad that it's gotten back to business as usual. Now, unfortunately, though there is cause for celebration, this is going to have long-standing effects, I think, with Sony's titles coming to PC, and it also definitely put a negative light on Helldivers 2 and Arrowhead Studios, because they took a lot of the blame for this as well. And while it's true that Arrowhead could have done a better job of informing people that this was something that was coming, I think it's unfortunate that a publisher can do so much damage to a developer's reputation and squander so much goodwill.
That's what I said about No Man's Sky, and people fucking hated me for it. They were like, no, No Man's Sky is totally amazing. Like, it took them fucking 6 years to fucking fix the game and become likable again because they actually put good content into the game. It took so long, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that got turned off by it. By Sony ruining the game by making them publish way too early and pushing them so hard. No Man's Sky was amazing after they fixed it, and I'm sure they lost a lot of customers that just never heard of them getting good again. They're weak people? Nah, they're just... I mean, I wouldn't even say weak, I was just saying stupid. I still get Project Red shit for fucking up Cyberpunk at the start. Yeah, and that's totally valid. That is a valid thing to say. And even now, I'm pretty sure Cyberpunk is not perfect still. They also overpromised like way harder than No Man's Sky, in my opinion, to the scale that their studio has the reputation. Like, I could kind of forgive Hello Games a lot more because they're an indie company and Sony went way overboard. Cyberpunk was a different beast because CD Projekt was already making amazing games, and then they just kind of shat out Cyberpunk and just made people deal with it. So I can kind of like give a little bit of leniency towards Hello Games since they're so indie.
Has been built up. I mean, it got pretty heated. Some of the community managers were going off, and that's the hard thing about working in a business where you have to deal with people. You can't go off and tell people to review bomb the game. I respect the hell out of it because you're essentially telling people how to make a difference. But obviously,
yeah, that dev that did that was insane. They knew that other companies would probably not hire them after what they did. I'm serious. I think that person took the L and kind of just threw their like body into a grenade. And basically like said, I'm taking the L, and then they're kind of like ruining their entire career to save like a little bit of face. Yeah, they kind of did martyr themselves. They did. The community managers. Well, that one guy clearly did care. You can say community manager for them, but he actually did the community a service, which was like what he did was completely wrong, but it kind of was like morally right. That's why I always have to argue saying like what he did was really fucked up, but morally it was the right thing to do. And then there's the opposite of like, did you really have to do that? No. Morally, were you incorrect? Yes. But I don't care.
obviously you can't do that. Kind of the same way like if you've ever worked retail and you just wanted to tell a customer to go fuck themselves, you can't. You can't do that. There's a certain like, you have to play the politics when it comes to dealing with companies.
It just feels really discouraging to pay and grind to unlock a new weapon only to discover that it struggles to even kill enemies. Satch.
My god, that's the plight of live service games. World of Warcraft and other games that are like it, that balance the game around PvE and PvP, that's just how it is. There's no like bringing everyone to level, otherwise the games become like really hard to like find any joy in. Because everything is the same. Same with like over nerfing and over buffing, it just sucks. I've played plenty of classes that just sucked ass, and then I didn't want to play the game. I totally get it.
Companies and corporations. But this PSN update was clearly just not thought out well at all. I mean, you had the CEO, PlayStation Network isn't supported by my country. What do I do? I don't know. Apparently this was also not in the end user license agreement, and it was listed as optional, but Sony changed it. Do I have to sign in?
See, when I said that I didn't know that they maybe couldn't get, they could maybe not get sued, I didn't know about this, and this was not out yet. That they changed the policy and that it wasn't in the EULA. Because on the day when this came out, a lot of people were saying, oh, they're gonna get sued. And I'm like, guys, I don't know yet, but from what I can see right at this moment, no, they can't get sued. And then this shit came out where they changed the policies and shit. If they changed the EULA, it might be grounds for a lawsuit depending on when the game was purchased. Yeah, exactly. But at the time, people were crying and wailing, and I was like, I don't know, man. They had the EULA, it was up, people knew about it, but then because they did this shady shit, it's different.
Into PSN to play a PlayStation game on PC. Signing in is optional. Some PlayStation games may require you sign in and link an account for PSN. They try to pull a Tarkov, man, but the internet doesn't forget. So while some of the community managers may have been going off a little too hard, I think the CEO has conducted himself almost flawlessly, at least in what he's had to say on everything. You know, taking accountability for things he could have done better. And I think Pilestead is just a great guy and a great leader from what I've seen, from the outside looking in. Now, what are the long-term ramifications this is going to have? Well, I think Sony is going to make it a point whenever they add games to PC that you're going to need a PSN account right off the rip. And it seems like they're doing this with Ghosts of Tsushima, at least on the multiplayer side. So if you don't live in a PSN country and you buy the game, you can only play single player. It's like, why not make it optional? This is what I don't understand about Sony's approach to this. You get more flies with honey than with vinegar, right?
Because they think they're gonna make more money scraping your data through the PSN account. That's why. I don't know for sure, but like I would guess that the L does not outweigh the W they get from the money that they get, which is really fucking terrifying, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, that's what scares me the most. It's like they would rather ban those countries from playing in 180 places then let them play. They want to pump this PSN accounts to show growth. Yes, and that leads to more money. Which is scary because it's like you're faking your numbers. They would rather do that. Do not buy any games on our platform or affiliated with our profiles. You want to be under our foot? No, it's not that. They just want more numbers. Yeah.
If you want people to create a PSN account and link it when they play PlayStation games on PC, incentivize them. Don't force it, incentivize.
TVs
I feel
are
like
cheap
if this was an
because the smart TV apps harvest your data and they make so much off that.
I believe that. I do. I have a stupid smart TV, and every TV is a smart TV. You can't buy a TV that doesn't have that smart, stupid shit. I hate it so much. I really do. I fucking hate my smart TV. The fact that I have to be fucking constantly connected to it all the time. Even your bed is smart? Yeah, my bed is smart. I'll take the L on that. I did buy a smart bed to like have it like moving and pumping up and down the pressure of my mattress, but like they are scraping my sleep data. They are. Yeah, I have a smart bed. The only thing not smart in Alana's house is Alana herself. Mods, can we ban that guy? Can we ban him? Right now! No, don't start spamming base. No, like ban him. Like ban him for like 50 hours right now.
option for Helldivers 2, and Sony was like, yeah, link your PSN account and get 500 super credits. It's an option and you're incentivized to do it. You could still show that you're getting new accounts, and that businessman could still go into the fucking PowerPoint meeting and be like, yeah, our numbers are up. You know what I mean? Incentivize instead of enforce. Man, what a whirlwind of emotions this must have been for the devs over those 3 days. Imagine like 8 years of hard work essentially being thrown in the dumpster for at least 3 days. You think like this is over, everything's going perfect, better than you imagined, and then some out of touch corporate overlord comes in and says, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Captain Fuck It Up. So I'm glad out of all of this, we got the good ending. I'm still going to play Helldivers 2. I think it's an absolute gem of a game. Still my pick for Game of the Year 2024. We'll see if something else comes out that beats it. But in the end, it's a game about freedom. The weapons you choose, the people you play with, and keeping that freedom alive of player choice will keep the game alive. I really hope Helldivers becomes like a staple franchise in the industry, and hopefully Sony learns from this and doesn't enforce any bullshit going.
No, they're not going to learn from this. They're going to enforce it even harder and make it very obvious so that they don't have this PR disaster happen again. Yay!
Forward, right? We have enough cooks in the kitchen right now. Things are going swell. Yeah, Helldivers, I just apparently love sucking its cock. This game is so special, unique, and awesome, and it's something that all of my friends are on board with. Like, people I know online, people I know in real life, so it's really just a special game with a once-in-a-lifetime kind of community. And, yeah, that was the day Helldivers 2 almost died. But what do you think about the whole fiasco? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content. All right, everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Act Man signing out.
It's not over yet. No, I
Listen up,
think
Spartans. It's Steve Downs, the voice of Master Chief, Sierra 117. Subscribe to the Act Man.
Master Chief!
For awesome content and finish the fight. Master Chief, out.
It's Master Chief! He kills dragons and isn't afraid of anything! Wow! Claptures! That was cool. Wow, Claptures. Master Chiefs. What was that copy pasta again? Master Chief, he doesn't afraid of anything. It was, I think Halo is a pretty good cool guy. Kill alien and don't afraid of anything. He get not afraid of anything. It's such an old fucking 4chan post. One of my friends in fucking middle school or high school saw that post and thought it was funny, and they kept saying it. What the hell? Hello? Whoa! Son of a bitch. I hate it when I run out of my playlist. What's that BetterHelp thing? It's an Asmon react. Asmon react. Asmonbold reacts to Asmonbold. BetterHelp is like, I don't know. I went to a actual like therapist at one point. Yeah, instead of like BetterHelp. Weird. It's a scam. Is it actually? Therapist online but mid-therapy? No, I went to an actual therapist. She was from California and Italy, and she was really nice. BetterHelp seems like HelloFresh. Better poop. Yeah, she was really, really nice. There was one question that kind of stuck with me because she said, do you have any friends? And I'm like, yeah, I have friends. She's like, do you have any girlfriends that you like gossip with and do stuff? And I was like, no. And she's like, I thought that was normal. And she's like, and then she like looked down and wrote something. Oh my god, I never felt so awkward in my life. She's like, I see. So you think it's normal not to have girlfriends? And I was like, I mean, I'm okay with it. And she kept saying something like, what did she say again? She said, so Alana, you don't have any girlfriends that you like, you know, chit-chat and gossip to apart from your mom. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, I don't really go to my mom with all my problems now as an adult. And she was like, so you don't do this? And I was like, and you're okay with it? And I was like, yeah, I thought that it's okay to like not have friends of like the same gender. Like, I'm okay with it. I'm not dying. And she's like, and you're sure you're okay with it? Like, you don't, that doesn't bother you? She said the words, it doesn't bother you? And she's like, I see. And then she's like wrote something down and I was like, fuck me, man. I'm a fucking schizo. Yeah, she's a really good therapist, though. Got any femcel friends, Alana? Does Barry count? Again, I think me and Parody are friends, but we like we don't talk like outside of like streaming stuff, to be honest. This bitch be crazy. Yeah, she did. She's like, this dumb fucking stupid fucks, girl. Yeah, the Perodo guy. Yeah, she was asking about the whole rigging thing and thinking, she was like, does Amy have any slots open? I said, I'm pretty sure she doesn't. Not anytime soon, I think. I'll let her know when Amy opens up again, though. We need another content warning. Collab with Savix? Yeah. Start playing monsters so you guys can talk about stuff? Maybe. Maybe when the new one comes out. When the therapist takes notes, you know you somehow fucked up. No, really. Whenever, like, I would open up, like, about, you know, stuff that bothers me, she would be like, oh, I see. I see. Ah, yes, understood. Wow, it's gonna be next year at best. Yeah, I heard that. Alright, there was another clip I wanted to say about Marvel Rivals. That's a stupid League of Legends Overwatch knockoff. It's so bad. Let me see, man. Let me see.
Marvel Rivals terms and conditions. Uh-oh, here we go. Creators need to read what the they are signing, and they're not. Literally has a clause, we've confirmed now with 5 people, where it says engaging in malicious comparisons with competitors or belittling the gameplay or providing subjective negative reviews of the game.
You can't say... You can't give your honest opinion on the game? Malicious comparisons with competitors or belittling the game or differences. But what if you're comparing it without being malicious? Then their subjective opinion on what is malicious, like that can get your contract broken. It's like Overwatch. Yeah, you can't say that.
And people are just signing this without reading it just to get a game key. So I'm not playing this game anymore. Don't expect me to play this game anymore. It's ridiculous, and I hope some much more popular
Oh, is this Seagull? Wait, I used to watch and play a long time ago.
people than me blow this up, because that
Seagull? I
is
think that's his
very
name.
not okay. I've just extremely not okay.
Just so
and for reference, that's just for codes.
Yeah, he was a
it's
pro
not for like
player.
sponsors. It's
Forget
just to
what
get a game code, man.
played.
Wow. So they want you to sign a non-disparagement just to get a game code? You know, there's
That's
a word for
cringe.
that. It's actually 2 words. It's called access journalism.
Hopefully, some more people talk
Ooh,
about
access journalism. Wow. Is Marvel Rivals that mobile card game? No, that's Marvel Snap or some shit. Do you know Quinn's Richie? No. Who the fuck is that? Is that a pro player on Overwatch or some shit? Dude, my tooth is just pissing me off today. Wow, husband's so smart. I mean, I didn't know that. Quinn's Richie is a band. Guys, can we fucking keep it on topic, man? Keep it on fucking topic. I'm shit talking Overwatch. I'm not gonna like, what the fuck, man? Use your brain a little bit. Jesus Christ. I was like, oh, is that an Overwatch player? Actual gameplay, the game isn't even that bad, but this makes it look so much worse. Yeah, absolutely. I think that puts such a precedent on like people who want to try the game. They're scared to give their honest opinion.
About this is just how ridiculous it is. They're asking you to be professional about the game. Nothing wrong with that. It says you are not allowed to give a negative review.
Professional about the game, bro.
What if you want to criticize it and say like, oh, well, this sucks?
That is not being professional.
Being professional is whenever you tell them they're good.
That is the opposite. It's definitely like Marvel or someone big corpa is going crazy, and that's not even a sponsor. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, I think he has every right to be annoyed about it. And also, I don't think that he should stop streaming the game. I think stream the game and shit on the game if you think that there's something wrong with it. And if they shut you down, you are a martyr. And you're going to get so much attention. Everybody's going to support you because they're not going to execute on this. And it's just going to make you look good if this happens.
Wait, that's actually smart. Wait, that's actually smart. Yeah, they shut you down and then you get a lot of clout.
And I understand like this is kind of like
That's
a bad way
crazy.
of going about things, but
never thought
I'm
of
just
that,
being
yeah.
realistic, right? Like this
I
is
thought that you would take a massive like L in terms of money. They can sue you. I thought that would be like, I thought that would be what they do.
kind of like, this is what my vibe of the game is like this game
There
just
should be
looks like
more ad miles,
Overwatch
true.
0.5.
If you guys are pissed with this, wait until they see my red box.
It looks like
Carnage. Yeah, there you go.
You know what it looks like? It looks like if Nexon made an Overwatch clone. That's what it looks like.
Yes, that is actually really, really good. Like they've styled it and it's kind of like an Overwatch clone, but it's not. Have you guys ever seen the Dead by Daylight like knockoff that kind of is like Dead by Daylight? I forget what it's called. It's made by Tencent. Hold on, let me look it up. Prop Night? Is it Prop Night? Tencent DVD knockoff? I forget what it's called. Puppet Master? Puppet Master DVD. Is it this? A fun isometrical game? No, it's not Puppet Master. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it. It's the mobile game. Yeah, it's a mobile kind of game. Made by Tencent?
It's like a phone game company makes the phone game or PC
Equivalent,
game version
yes.
of Overwatch. Like the game, it just looks
exactly.
cheap. So yeah, Siegel's totally right about this.
Because when the game came out, like Overwatch, it felt very fluid. Like you couldn't really wrong the game for looking and feeling really clean. Like you felt the weight of your character. I'll never fault Overwatch for having like actual good weighty character and like gameplay and movement and shooting. At the time, it was like, it was amazing to play back in 2016.
Makes sense now why Lyric and Shroud says they don't have access to the alpha. I don't know what they expected from a mobile game developer. It is textbook access journalism. There's nothing good about it. What a surprise. It looks like kind of a terrible game too. So, that's what
it gives you such a negative opinion about it.
You get.
That's what you fucking deserve! Which was first, Overwatch or Paladins? I think it was Paladins, no? Wait, Paladins release game? No, wait, it was Overwatch. Yeah, but Overwatch felt different from Paladins, too. Or the other way around. Like, Paladins was more unique.
If we're
Identity
talking about
V, yeah, that was
Overwatch
it.
clones, we gotta get on that Legend of Titan SmugAlana bark SmugAlana bark SmugAlana bark.
What the hell is Legend of Titan? TF2 was technically first. No, I understand. I'm just saying. Paladin was in beta for Overwatch, but took a while to release. Yeah. It took like a year or two to like release into the game, and into the public. Identity V. Oh my god, it's so bad. Identity V. DVD comparison. I'm sure there's one out there, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Like, it's not exact, but it's enough.
Hey, Bears, I
You
am
know
the
what I'm
gaming pussy
saying?
and
Oh my god, man. Hold on. Let me show you guys the gameplay. It's so funny. Come on, play the game. Come on, play the game, motherfucker. Come on! Oh, you fucker. Is he actually gonna launch the game and play it or not? Okay, there we go. Come on, man. God, there's so much yapping. Shut up. Yeah, here we go. Like, look at the terrain and the towers and then the gates on the outside and how the characters move. Yeah, it is very much like a knockoff. Yeah, and it looks untextured because it's on mobile. Yeah, because DVD is on PC, this is a mobile game, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, look how terrible it feels to like play the game. And this is from 5 years ago, by the way. DVD does looked way worse back then. Nah, that's crazy. Faithful Recreation? No, I think it's a terrible game. Doesn't DVD have a mobile version? Yeah, and it's ran by Tencent. Guys, you have to remember that Tencent owns both of these, and it's like they are allowed to get away with it because they're two different games still, technically. I've played it for a few years now. Why don't you just play DVD mobile or something? Identity V has a cool story to it, but the graphics are dated as hell. Why the fuck are you playing a mobile game for the fucking story, man? Behold, BDB! BDB! Oh my god. BDB time. Isn't Tencent the Chinese company pretty known for selling data and spyware? I have no idea, man. I think they just own everything. They own a lot of shit. Yeah. Arknights and Nika have both pretty good stories. again, I've never in my life launched a mobile game and played it for the story. I've never done that ever. Holy shit, what the fuck? Electronica synthwave Rebecca Beats. Guys, what the fuck am I looking at? Hello? What the fuck? Why is she at the beach, man? Asmongold. What the fuck? What? Asmongold. What? Why? Why is that up, bro? Who's Rebecca Beats, man? Why was the comment Asmongold? Nika actually is a nice story. I'm sure it does. I just don't get it. Maybe you looked at it. I don't know. Maybe. Rebecca from Cyberpunk. I wouldn't have a clue. All right. Time to go and SmugAlana on every video until you see it. That would be something. What the fuck are you looking at? Your mom's butthole. It looks very nice. Alright, someone told me to look at Brandon Herrera. I've never seen their videos before, but here we are. SmugAlana. I'll let her know it since it's Mother's Day. Yeah, you should. Yeah. Yeah, AK-50. Yeah, someone told me to watch it, and I said I would watch it a couple of days later. Dude, my fucking tooth. When can I take Advil again? I don't know. Blech. Time for meds? I don't know. I already took 4 Advils today. Take care of yourself. Shut up! I'm gonna wear myself out and I'm gonna die streaming. I will leave behind a beautiful corpse. Take your meds? No. I'm never gonna take my meds. Cha-cha-cha. 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 Cha-cha. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, what do you think my boobies look like? They look nice. The AK-50. I'm ready. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, that's a big gun.
A famous man once said,
Nice scope.
"There is no real ending. It's just
Shit, look at that ammo. Look at how big it is.
the place where you stop the story." Who said that? What does it even mean? Doesn't matter. I said it because he said it, so now he was famous, and it's basically getting said by 2 well-known guys. I don't... Tell you what, let's just start from the beginning.
Ciao. Wow, that sound. Brandon Herrera.
There'll
Man, what
be
an
no
intro.
strings to bind your hands. Not if my love can bind
Man, is this
your
copyrighted?
heart.
Tad loud. Okay, I'll turn it down.
There's no need to take
that better?
a stand, for it was our choice to start.
2 shot monkeys. Damn. More? Okay. Is that
I
better?
see no need to take me home. I'm old enough to face the dawn. Just call me angel of the morning,
Made by
angel.
possible
Just touch my cheek
autism.
before you leave me, baby. Just call me angel of the morning.
Wow.
My name is Brandon Herrera, and this
Hello,
is
Brandon.
my gun, the AK-50. If you're new here, there's a few things you need to know, so let's go back to the beginning.
In the beginning, the universe was
In the
created.
beginning.
Not that far. There we go, that's better. So around 8 years ago, I announced I was working on an insane task. To take an AK-47, the most iconic combat rifle in the world, and scale it up to the
My ancestors made that.
insanely large 50 BMG. You know, the caliber usually reserved for anti-aircraft
I
guns,
have
or
watched
the
this
one
Miss
Archer
Fox
said
for
could
2
kill a
months.
building. So just scaling up an AK to fire 50 BMG sounds simple enough, right?
No,
Well, if
not
you
the
think so, then you know
AK-50,
as
the
little about
AK,
weapon design as
man.
I did when I decided to announce it. You see, at the time, I hadn't even dropped out of college yet, and while I had already started
Fucking
building
ding-dong.
AKs, I knew nothing about practical gunsmithing. So I enlisted the help of my local gunsmith, Chris Baker, and with the help of this
Wow.
redneck wizard, we got to work. Some of the parts we designed and had made by local companies, the rest we made ourselves with blood, sweat, and tears.
Amazing.
But mostly blood. And by May of 2017, we had enough of an AK-50 version 1 ready to fire its first test shot.
Live round.
The Alana Kalishnikov. Man, someone get that done for me, please. Do you know what part of Russia your ancestors are from? No, man, I don't have a DNA test, bro. I can't tell you for certain. The Alana Shnikov.
3, 2, 1. She's together.
Wow.
Oh hell, man.
It didn't explode into a million pieces like with the Kentucky Ballistics guy. With Scott! Yeah,
So now step 1 was complete. The gun wouldn't explode on its first shot. Congratulations.
Yay!
But we're not building a single shot gun. We need to make it semi-automatic, so we need to make it cycle. So from there, we added the
Alana, snap your dick off.
gas system, the thing that makes AKs function. After we added gas, we were able to make it successfully extract and eject its first round.
3, 2, 1. Motherfucker!
Let's go! They're so happy. Love it.
A massive win for something that people had said was impossible.
Impossible? No, why would that be impossible? I mean, after all, you're just scaling up a
Everything's possible.
7.62 AK to the
Remember, chat, everything's possible with your autism.
point where it would be able to fit 50 BMG, right?
That's insane.
No. You see, that's where you run into two different issues. First one being, even though the size of the bullet is getting bigger and the size of the gun is getting bigger, the size of the person using it stays the same size. Meaning that if you just scaled it
recoil,
up
man.
1 to 1, you'd end up with something that looked like this. Not something that's really usable to anybody. Not like you could, because that's where your second problem comes in. That wouldn't work anyway because of something called square cube law. Square cube law is kind of an understanding of physics that things don't scale up or down on a 1-to-1 ratio. In fact, it's a lot more dramatic. For example, doubling the size of something doesn't just double everything else, like area and volume. Those might correspond by being 4 times or even 8 times bigger. Without getting too fucking Bill Nye on you, a simple explanation of that is why an ant's feet are allowed to be super tiny and an elephant has to have 4 fucking tree trunks to be able to support its weight. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio. Then you have issues with gas volume, with relative pressures.
I hate the square cube law, so there's we can't have dinosaurs anymore. Wasn't a million billion years ago when dinosaurs were around? It's because like the composition of the Earth's atmosphere was like different, so now we can't have dinosaurs essentially because of that. No, I'm pretty sure that's why. Why are you saying no? Temperature and oxygen levels up for bigger creatures. Yeah, there's more oxygen. Like, it was a different composition. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah. We had giant bugs because of that, not dinos. I beg to differ. I don't think we could have dinos anymore. Plus the insects, they can get massive if there's more oxygen in the air. Yeah, same with trees and shit. Yeah. No, it's the bugs like a meter-long dragonfly. Okay, why don't we have giant crocodiles? Bigger trees, bugs equals bigger animals can grow. Higher oxygen concentration in the air to cause the increased growth. So you're saying we should inject more oxygen into the atmosphere so we can grow bigger. Okay, got it, chat.
All of this to
Got it.
say, not as easy as making this much bigger. A lot of engineering, a lot of math to be done. But let's get back to the AK-50
I hate
timeline. I know a
math.
lot of you may not be super interested in gunsmithing and weapons technology, weapons design kind of stuff. But if you are, I hope you know you can get your start at sdi.edu. Using the links in the description and the pinned comment.
So to help with this engineering workload, we had a lot of help, including my Brass Valley internship program, which, among other things, is where I found my current head gunsmith, Zach, someone who would prove essential in completing the 50 project. So after redesign, after redesign, after redesign, we settled on what would be the AK-50 V2, which would go away from the heavy and expensive milled receiver in favor of an easier, cheaper, and lighter stamped receiver.
Wow.
And in May of 2021, we were
That
ready
thing.
to test to see if an
Look at the fucking... Oh my god, it's massive.
AK-50 could actually fire and cycle consecutive rounds, which it motherfucking did.
Cycling test with a magazine.
What about jamming?
In 3, 2, 1.
That
I
is
felt
so
that
loud.
trigger reset. I'm sending it again in 3, 2, 1. Motherfucker!
We made it to 8 rounds in a row before it started slowing down and having hiccups. A death by a million pinpricks where a lot of tiny design flaws from pin sizes to cam groove angles, but at the end of the day, we still proved the concept.
I'm impressed.
This gun could work. So now that we knew the AK-50 was possible, it was time to make the gun we actually wanted to make. Not just making the skeleton of a gun fire, but making a complete gun. From the handguard to the dust cover and optic mount to a few internal upgrades, it was time to make the gun that we had always wanted to make. A fully functional, fully assembled, completed AK-50. But who was capable of making some of these parts? Well, we were lucky enough to be in the greatest country in the world, Texas, which means industry giants like Titan of CNC were in our backyard. And after finally finding a dance partner who could make our parts exactly as we needed them, the road to a finished AK-50 was clearer than ever.
That is crazy. Yeah, the country of guns.
We made a lot of
Texas.
changes to the core of the gun over the last couple of years from what we learned from the V2, and we needed to know if this new AK-50
Look
would
at
function
that,
as we
man.
thought it would.
Powerful.
Pretty decent. I'm not gonna hit anything there. Cool.
I cannot imagine the recoil on this damn thing. I cannot, man. It would probably fucking blow your fucking shoulder out if you're unlucky.
Not a fitty test fire if it's not ghetto.
What are we doing?
I don't know. This feels
It's less recoil than the 50
going on,
BMG
guys?
snipers. Alright.
AK-50 V3 test fire. Several years in the making.
Full auto
First
shoulder
round.
fire. I just no. It pops your shoulder out of its socket and then it pops it back in after every other shot. It just like grinds your fucking shoulder into a little pulp.
3,
Full
2,
auto.
1. That just fucking
my-
cycled. First fucking
Wow.
try. What the shit? Really?
So now that we knew the core of the AK-50 V3 worked, it was time to add the rest of the gun, which as it turns out, led to its own problems. Ejection issues, dust cover not fully locking, there were a lot of minor details to overcome. But after
I bet Russia is going to try and claim this design for themselves. Honey, we're in fucking America. Like, what the fuck are you waffling on about? It's an AK, but it's modified. It's its own gun. Relax. Jesus Christ.
After months of fine-tuning, we were finally ready to test what we
The
considered
fuck?
to be
The guy is showing how he made it. Nobody's gonna do that. They might make a replica or a copy.
a gun.
And even if they did make a replica and this guy found out, I don't think there's much he can do about it. It's how replicas and knockoffs work. Oh my god, look at that scope, it's clean. Dude, that scope is the fucking thickness of my arm! Holy shit! Like my wrist at least.
All right,
That's a
going
big
hot.
ass fucking scope.
There's a lot that goes into firearm design. It would take them years to get a functioning clone.
Yeah, even if it is functioning, but like the point stands. There's like knockoff guns everywhere, bros.
All right, AK-50 V3 completed, assembled, test fire.
Wow.
In 3,
holy shit.
2, 1.
Oh my god, that sound!
Let's see.
That sounded otherworldly.
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh my god. It's not recoiling as hard as I thought.
I've been waiting 8 fucking years to do that.
Wow! 8 years, chat. That's a long time. It sounds really cool. It's really loud too.
That was the fastest we've ever fired it to.
Wow.
Fuck. God, who's next? All right, you want to give it a shot? Sure. I got 5 in it.
Wow, what an honor. Trying it after him. That's still a lot of recoil, but damn, it's not as bad as some other guns we've seen fired.
Cool.
Wow!
No, it's fucking wild. It's cool shooting it with it now fully together, because now we've got this dust cover, the optic mount and everything. So we're shooting it with this the Trigicon 50 cal optic. The hand guard lets us, actually put a bipod on it so it's stable. We're not shooting it off of a bunch of fucking sandbags.
Yeah, having to being able to actually aim it instead of looking down the barrel and making sure it's vaguely on the berm is pretty nice.
Just kind of sending it. Yeah. The bipod we're actually using here is an Atlas bipod, but it's mounted using a 2D Picatinny mount from Sylvan Arms. They're actually a great sponsor of the channel. Super nifty, just quick.
Yeah, it's
detach,
no
so
joke
when we're
building
doing it
your
for
own
transport and
or
whatnot,
making your own
it's a
functioning
nice little
weapon.
setup. Also thanks to Kerr Ammo for hooking us up with some of this 50 cal, because testing ammo for 50 BMG is not cheap. So we appreciate them as well.
I imagine.
But now, we've loaded up a full magazine of 10 rounds, because for the first time in the AK-50's history,
Piss,
I think she's ready for mag dump.
Holy crap! What the hell? Piss myself. I was like, shipwrecks dropping. What? Piss. Yo, Raiders! Hi! Hello! Hi! We're watching a big gun, Naja. Hello. Hi, Raiders. Hi. Can I get a shout out? Did we shout him out already or no? Poseidon Mythos. Hello. Hi, my name is Alana. I'm a stupid fox. We act and yapping. Poseidon. Boom. What did you do? Already did? I missed it. Where is it? Oh, you played Hades! Oh, you're pretty cool, huh? Piss Poseidon! Wow. Very cool. Oh, you're like a mermaid! Chat, they're a mermaid! Oh my gosh. Oh, shit. Very cool design. I like that hair. Well, I hope you have a goddess. Oh, a goddess. Okay. I understand. I hope you had a great time. I hope you had an amazing time playing Hades. Poseidon, a mermaid. Look, I didn't put it together. I forgot Poseidon was a god. I've been looking at streams like I really appreciate the support. I'm very flattered. I hope you like my reaction or my yapping or both. We're watching the big AK-50 and yeah. for another hour or so. My tooth's kind of been bothering me though, but we'll see. We'll see how I do. But thank you. I hope you had a great time. And guys, leave him a follow. Be nice or I'm gonna fucking kick your butt. Okay? Okay, good, nice, very epic.
So this is, like I said, a long time coming. I think on the V2,
Thank you,
we were able to
Poseidon.
get 8
Oh my
consecutive
gosh.
rounds before it gummed up. But now I think we're just gonna send it. I think she's good. I think she's ready.
I'm ready.
Do you concur, Doc?
Yep.
Let's see what she does.
Time to find out. Time to fuck around and find out. All right, Magdom, 3.
Again, I would be super petrified of it exploding. After hearing that story by Scott, I'd be so scared.
2, 1.
Oh my god, the sound, bro.
Oh yeah!
Yeah!
There she is. Ah. In the words of the great warrior poet Ryan Reynolds, I'm touching myself tonight.
I did not expect that. I thought he was gonna say something poetic. He was like, I'm touching myself today. I was like, oh wow, thank you so much. Very cool. Yo, look, it looks like he's shooting me in the head. If only. Hey, I don't want to hear it.
Threat neutralized.
He's letting everybody shoot it. That's so cool.
Watching this thing run is just so sexy. The only thing that would possibly make this better is some high-speed footage. Maybe some ballistic high-speed.
You see, when we had the ballistic high-speed guys in town to record our
Oh my
gyrojet slow
god.
motion video,
Please tell me they have something.
we asked for their help on one more project.
Each bullet is $7. Dude, it's almost like you're shooting a Big Mac down the barrel. An entire Big Mac! How many Big Macs has he wasted so far?
3, 2, 1.
Ba-boy! Shoot me in the head, mister. Right now! Wow. Yeah, that barrel flaxy, you saw that, right? Boing, 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 boing. Oh, right in my
Just because
head.
I've always wanted to do this.
That's not safe!
Really, the recoil's not bad. As heavy
Yeah, I was
as
just
it
to
is,
say,
it
it's not that bad if it's off. That was off the hip, man.
Time to shoulder fire this big heavy bitch. It's been a long time coming.
But, wanna shoot me right here? He's
so
happy.
impractical. But
So
so
silly.
fucking hot. I got nothing. That was just fun.
It hasn't killed anyone yet?
Not yet. No.
Not
no thumbs
yet.
needed today.
The right to bear arms.
And it cycled just like that?
Oh yeah.
Dude, look at the muscles on every person that has to lift this thing, too.
New favorite 50 cal, right?
That's actually
It's not too bad.
insane.
The recoil is not bad either.
No, that's awesome. Good job.
I feel like a proud dad.
You should.
Well, I mean, he birthed it, kind of, yeah.
My kids can do that.
A famous man once said, "There's no real ending. It's just the place where you stop the story." Frank Herbert was the one who said that. He wrote Dune, so put some fucking respect on his name. But anyway, that's the story of the AK-50, or at least the story so far.
Wow.
We've come a long way from a future college dropout in a garage to millions of subscribers and whatever the fuck this turns into.
Aww.
So if I were to wrap this up all tight with a bow, whatever, I guess I'd say that the AK-50 was never a
Hug.
distraction or a hobby. It was a starting point. And now, who knows where we'll go. All I know is that I wouldn't be here without you. Where we'll go in the future, I have no idea. But what I do know is that today we can set aside the age-old question. Where AK-50? Here AK-50.
AK-50! Russian hard bass! Of course he put some Russian fucking hard bass! Yeah! That was cool. That was pretty cool. AK-50. It needed some suka blять on the side. For sure. You guys should check them out. That was a cool video. Kentucky Melissa's gonna test the gun soon. That's so cool! Yay! Muda is off his meds. He's always off his meds, man. Joke's on you, bro. How to buy one? Chat, how much is that gonna be? How much is that gonna be? Like $6,000, $10,000, $40? Damn. More than you have? Alright, bitch. You don't know how much I have in my bank account. I have exactly 10 Big Macs in my bank account. That's probably fucking more than you have. Wait, person, thank you! Thank you $10! I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now I have $10 more for a Big Mac. Very nice. Very, very epic. Hold on. Oh, bow, bow, bow. What the fuck? Oh, my toofies. Beep, 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 beep. What? What's that thing? I don't know. Huh. I don't know what that was. What is that? I was trying to open something. 10 Big Macs in this economy? Hacked? Huh. It was there on yesterday's stream, but went away for after, but oh! I don't know. What does it say on my OBS? Blue. I think this is big enough. In fact, I demand a 20mm for civilian use only. Oh, I want a 9mm go bang. Va-da-da-ding, va-da-da-da-ding. Oh, I know what it was. Oh, it's something to do with my Discord, I think. I don't know. I need to take more of my Edmo. Hold on, chat. My tooth hurt. Yo, what up, Star King? Chat, I need to take my Advil. My tooth is kind of hurting again. Can you give me like 2 minutes? I need to get more fucking water. Yes, grandma, take your meds. Shut up! Not a grandma. I'm a hag. That's right, bitch. Yeah, I need to get more water and I need an Advil for my toothies.
Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse.
Alright, I'm perma-banning you.
Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse.
Ah, Blade Man. Yeah, ban him. Perma-ban! Wow! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's been nice knowing you guys. At least you knew someone. And it was chat though. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that's a bot for sure. Sorry, I know that's a bot because those are the people that like do like the art botting. Yeah, that's definitely 100%. Did you just say exclamation point Malachi? What the fuck? Fuck you. What did they say? They kept spamming and asking for Discord. That's usually a sign that they're like art scammers. Da 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 bum. Da 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 bum. Exclamation point Malachite. Alright. I got another good one for you, chat. Can we continue? Can you stop telling me what to do? Yeah. How about that? I literally took a pee. I like chatting in between my reacts so I don't shotgun all of my fucking reacts all in one go. Yeah. I'm gonna continue with this dick in your mouth! Yeah. I got another good one. This is gonna be awesome. The most powerful slingshot in the world, chat. Don't AO me. No AO. 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 Is the Sheba still baking in the blanket? No, he's baking in the sun. The sun came out. No, disturbs a lot is yapping. Yeah, except me when my tooth starts hurting. The slingshot and whip guy? Yeah, this guy's awesome. I love his accent. Yeah. My mom had a lot of students like him from like Spain and Mexico because she was an English teacher. Like a second language English teacher, and I liked the way they would pronounce English. Yeah. She had a lot of really nice students from like Latin America and Spain. They were always really like hyperactive and energetic and fun and loud. I know it's like a weird thing to say, but like a lot of them were. A lot of them. I think it's in their culture. We are very loud. I mean, I'm not saying everyone from there was loud, but a lot of them were. I'm not gonna lie. And I've had a lot of interactions with them. Very fun people. Alright. World's most powerful slingshot. It better be like Bart Simpson's slingshot where you can just shoot people out of the fucking sky. Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Dangerous. Do you think it's a really powerful slingshot? You'd be surprised.
Oh my god!
I definitely was. I'm talking about slingshots that generate more momentum than a 45 caliber.
Imagine that goes through your head. I don't think you're gonna survive that.
Firearm. And I'm not even saying that to be over dramatic. They actually tested it. And finding that out made me pretty upset. Because a few weeks ago, I made a video testing a bunch of slingshots, trying to find out how dangerous they are. And well, I used to love that video. And now I don't. Because it's completely inaccurate. All the slingshots I tested in that video are simply toys compared to the really powerful ones.
Well, yeah, no way. The bigger it is, the more it's gonna hurt. Duh.
And so, to redeem myself and actually answer the question, well, I'm gonna try
Look at him, he's wearing a bulletproof vest! He's wearing a Kevlar vest!
build one of the most powerful slingshots on the planet.
Wow,
a slingshot capable of ending anything in front of it and behind of it. Compare it to the
wait, he dodged that!
best slingshot of the previous video, and then see what happens when I test it against a ballistic dummy. This is the prototype I made for my custom slingshot, and I'm gonna explain the features of each component as I build them. Starting from the fork. This is where I'm gonna attach multiple elastic bands and throw massive steel bars with them. And so it needs to be really tough. If while pulling the bands, one of these two pieces broke, it would fly towards me like a bullet, and that, my friend, might be the end of the video. And the channel. Sorry, Mom.
Don't do dangerous stuff! Of course, Mom, don't worry. Mamma. Non fare cose pericolose. Certo ceno mamma non preoccuparti. I don't know how to speak that language, but I'm trying.
Well, to avoid that, I made a sandwich of materials that I'm gonna glue together to create the elements of the slingshot. The sandwich has a strong core to make it tough, and for that, I could have used aluminum, hardwood, or even steel. But I got a lot of polycarbonate laying around from a previous video, and since it's an incredibly tough material, I decided to go with this one. Then I prepared a few thin sheets of wood and also red acrylic to place on top of the polycarbonate. These are mainly there for aesthetic reasons, and the effect I would like to obtain is something like this. Aim for the stars, they said. Anyways, to glue the layers together, I'm gonna use epoxy, which should work with all the layers of the sandwich. But just to be extra safe, I'm also sanding the surfaces of polycarbonate and acrylic so that the glue can form a stronger bond with them. So
guys, just so you know the lore behind this guy, I'm pretty sure his dad loves to do this kind of stuff too. Not like this dangerous stuff, but they apparently, his family, like his dad specifically, loves building.
I'm pouring the two components of the glue into a cup. I mix them together for a while.
Looks like I'm cooking or something.
And then
oh my god, that scared me! Wait!
I mix them together for a while.
Looks like I'm
that scared me. I actually was like, what the hell is that behind him?
Cooking or something.
And then I'm spreading it evenly on each surface of the layers. The problem is that I used way too much epoxy, and now the layers keep sliding on each other. So now I'm panicking while trying to clamp everything down, worrying the layers are gonna get stuck in the wrong position and I'll have to throw everything away and lose another day starting from scratch. But it ended up working. Now I gotta wait.
Look how many clampers he's got! Oh my lord!
3 days. It's been 3 days. I'm gonna remove the clamps and see if it actually worked.
Had a few doubts about this. One, are the clamps even gonna come out? And yes, they do. Kind of. Two, did the epoxy dry and are the layers fixed in place? Also yes, it feels pretty solid. And
it
three,
looks
how strong is the
clean.
connection between the layers? Well, either the resin is really strong, or I am really weak, but the reality is that there is not an answer for this one right now. I just gotta hope for the best and see what happens when I test it. The next step—
Man, and he's the one testing it too. He doesn't have like machines that does it for him.
Step is cropping the shape of fork, handle, and arm brace out of the sandwich block. To do that, I'm using a bandsaw, and after the first cut, I'm happy to see that there is no gap between the layers, which is definitely a good sign. And so I'm trying to cut all the elements, following their shapes as best as I can.
Wow.
And it took me about 40 minutes, but here they
Pacienza.
are. Fork, handle, and arm brace, or at least the raw shape of them. Now I'm gonna use the belt grinder to smooth out the edges and the surfaces, starting with the fork.
Right now it's definitely thick, but the idea is to grind it in a way that's gonna make the pattern come out.
The problem is that I massively underestimated this step, and massively overestimated my skills, and after 30 minutes of absolute random grinding—
Alright.
Oh no, I just saw it on the table. It doesn't look too hot.
I completely messed up. Like,
I was about to say, that looks like not very good. I remember I wanted to do something very similar to this. Maybe like, no, not one for one, but it was a sandwich for a wood cutting project, and I tried to sand it down, and it looked really scuffed because I didn't, like, I don't have the skill to like make it all even. It's really ugly. It kind of looks like my project. I still got an A plus
no,
though. I tried.
It doesn't look bad. It's just modern art and you don't understand it. I'm joking. So I'm gonna make a simpler and better one. The good news is that with a spare fork, I can test how tough it is.
Ooh. Ooh. He should clamp it down and then smash it.
it's perfect.
So I prepared new layers, glued them with epoxy, weighted, cropped, smoothed the edges, grinded, being extra careful to not mess it up again. And now I'm back to where I stopped. Next, I'm using this fascinating machine to smooth the edges, and honestly, I started to get pretty excited. And this is how the fork looks now.
That is nice.
Now I need to sand it, then polish.
Only men can be very proud of what they make with their hands, man. That last guy with the gun, and now this guy's like, I'm so proud of myself. I made a little slingshot.
To make the wood shiny and the polycarbonate transparent.
And then I'm gonna do the handle and the arm brace basically the same way.
I didn't even finish the fork, and I'm already thinking about when this thing is gonna be done and when I'm gonna be able to test it. Before that though, I need to sand it. And I already know sanding is gonna take a while. I need to go from a 2200 grit sandpaper to 1000 grit sandpaper. So I'm gonna just skip this process. But while my slightly younger self suffers for the next 5 hours, I wanna thank this plate for supporting this project. And yes, that thing moves. I just finished the workshop and I wanted to personalize it a little bit. So I picked a few posters and they just arrived. And they looked good from their website, but seeing them in person, it actually got me excited.
This is insane.
That is kind of insane. It's called an illusion, chat. It's not actually moving. I paused the video! Wow, it's moving, chat, but not actually.
It's so cool. Spiral. I used to play.
No way. This guy plays Spiral. Wow.
This with my sister on our PS1
Spiral.
when we were kids. She's about to have a baby now. I love it.
The posters feel high quality and sturdy.
Let me try to zoom in.
and the clarity on the images is really good. Displate also just launched a new product called Displate Extra, which basically gives extra clarity to the images by having a 3D texture on the posters.
Wow.
Hanging the posters is also intuitive and fast, and Displate gives you all the tools you need. Wipe the wall, stick the protective leaf, stick the magnet to the leaf. I'm using a 3D one, but they also have it flat.
That's nice though for like, if you can get it off without damaging the wall. I don't know if Displate actually does that.
And that's it, basically.
Took me like 4 minutes to set up 3
if you
posters.
like take it off.
There are over 2 million
like
artworks
renting.
available in the Displate catalog, and you can
Yeah,
pick from
nice.
original art or licensed design like Star Wars, Marvel, Elden Ring, or Dune. I wish I got that one actually.
You can also get them right now by going to displate.com/MikeShake or use my promo code MikeShake and you'll get a really nice discount.
I'm also leaving a link in the description if you want to check them out at the end of the video. Anyways, 5 hours later, the sanding was completed. Then I used an improvised buffing machine to polish the polycarbonate, and after grinding a little slot where I'm gonna attach the elastic bands, I finished the fork using linseed oil and wax. And here it is. I really like how it turned out.
Wow.
But maybe it's just because I made it. Kinda like my mom that likes me regardless.
Well, for sure, it's better than the last one.
It's also
That one was something else.
so pretty big. This is how it looks compared to a normal slingshot, but it should fit well the kind of power I'm going for.
Alright, I'm gonna make the handle and the arm brace.
And so I did it all over again for the arm brace, which luckily took much less compared to the fork, thanks to this simpler shape. And after sanding it, this is how it looks. Now the last element I need to make is the handle. Aside from smoothing out the edges, I'm trying to grind the handle to make it fit perfectly with my hand. So I keep grinding and testing it, then adjusting it based on how it feels. And after completing the rough shape, I spent a few hours sanding it by hand to smooth out the curves as much as possible. And as the last step, I'm applying the oil as I did with the previous elements. This is how the final handle looks, and I like it.
That looks clean, man. Handcrafted for his hand, just as God intended.
But most importantly, it feels very comfortable, and I can't wait to test this thing. Like that, all the elements are done. Now I can put them together with the main frame, and then I'm gonna test it against the targets. My custom slingshot increases the draw length compared to a normal one. Basically, how far I can stretch the bands before releasing them. And with more elastic mass, the power increases exponentially. So to connect all the elements together, I'm gonna use this steel profile. I need to cut it a little bit first. I'm not exactly sure how long should I make this frame though. The longer, the better, but I need to be able to use it. So I'm just measuring the distance between arm brace and handle, and based on that, I ended up using another profile I had in the shop.
This one is exactly 1 meter, and if this version ends up being too weak, I'm gonna use the longer stick to make an even more extreme version.
For that reason, I also want all the elements to be removable from the main frame. And so, to connect them to the frame, I thought about using steel brackets. I'm not sure if this is the best way to do it though. If I'm making...
I don't know, man. I'd be scared it like breaks and slingshots back some shit for you.
a mistake, let me know right now, so that I can stop before this thing flies towards me when I test it.
Yeah... I don't know.
Alright, if I die, it's your fault.
So I cleaned up the profile using the belt grinder, and then I sanded by hand, fixing the mistakes I made on the belt grinder. One day, I'm gonna learn how to use this thing.
It is not
but
on
today,
us, chat.
it's not that day. Anyways, this is how the steel profile ended up looking. Now, to connect the brackets to the frame, I'm drilling 3 holes of 5mm into the steel profile. Basically like this. After that, I can install the brackets, in which I'm gonna place the fork. I actually also mounted 2 brackets at the end of the steel bar, so that this way I can connect the arm brace to one end of the profile and the fork to the other. To do that though, I also need to drill a few holes into the elements. And this step is kinda scary, because the acrylic could shatter in the process, and that would mean starting from scratch.
Month 3 of Yapping Fox SmugAlana Bark.
Yo, King Lemon, thank you for the 3 months.
So, to avoid that, I'm using a special bit that should work both with plastic and wood. Then I started drilling 3 holes into the fork. This process took me like 30 minutes. I went very, very slow to avoid damaging the layers. And I think it kinda worked. At this point, I can insert the balls that I actually grinded to make them look nicer. And I also added 3 rubber spacers, since the back of the wood is not perfectly flat. And I hope this will help distribute the pressure.
I think it works.
This is terrifying.
I believe it looks pretty good. But the best part is not even the look. What surprised me the most is how premium it feels, given who built it. It doesn't wobble at all, it doesn't make noises, and it feels very sturdy. Now I'm repeating the process to install the arm brace, and this is how it looks on the profile. And seeing it like that makes me pretty confident this thing is gonna crush bones. Hopefully not mine. Anyways, only the handle is missing at this point. And I'm not exactly sure what's the best way to connect this one. And so, I'm doing the first thing I thought about. I'm drilling a big hole into the handle. And my plan...
How long did that take? If the other one took 30 minutes, and it was not as long, this one probably took like hours. No?
Is to glue a steel rod into it, so that then I can easily mount it to the frame. To glue the rod, I'm using a fast-drying glue that should work well with polycarb...
It farted.
That wasn't a crack, it was air coming out of the handle. Now there is one last detail I need to add to the handle. The bolts on the fork and the arm brace basically act as pins, providing extra strength to keep the layers together. And since the handle doesn't have those,
like
I decided to add 4 small bolts to it. They don't compromise the comfort, and this way I'm sure the layers are gonna stay together even if I drop it. And to mention the words of a wise German man I'm gonna introduce in a bit, it's not ugly, it's effective. And now I'm...
German efficiency, man. It's not ugly, it is efficient.
Mounting the handle, using a piece of leather to distribute the stress between...
That's what they say about the BMW as well. Very efficient, but still very ugly.
The handle and the frame. And like that, the custom slingshot is ready. I really believe this could be up there with the most powerful slingshots in the world. But I guess I'm gonna find out soon when I test it. I don't know if I should be excited or scared.
Probably both.
I'm excited though. But the reason why I picked this design over some crazier ones ahead is pretty fascinating. It looks fairly simple, but this design should be the most powerful one I can make. Those, I decided to add 4 small bolts to it. They don't compromise the comfort, and this way I'm sure the
What the hell was that? It like... YouTube being YouTube, I guess. That was weird.
The stress between the handle and the frame. And like that, the custom slingshot is ready. I really believe this could be up there with the most powerful slingshots in the world.
I didn't do anything, I swear!
Yes, I'm gonna find out soon when I test it. I don't know if I should be excited or scared. I'm excited though. But the reason why I picked this design over some crazier ones ahead is pretty fascinating. It looks fairly simple, but this design should be the most powerful one you can make for a handheld slingshot. And the reason why I know that is this man.
Hello and welcome to the Slingshot channel.
Well, check.
Of course he's German! Let's go!
In the comments in my previous slingshot video, I saw this one that threw me right into the rabbit hole that actually made me start this project. Jorg is a German god, right on top of the slingshot food chain. And he said a word.
He definitely sounds and looks like a Jorg. Wouldn't you agree, chat? He's kind of a Giga Chad.
Record of 135 joules with a 25mm steel ball. And just to clarify, 135 joules is closer to a small firearm in terms of power than it is to a normal slingshot. And since I don't have much experience with slingshots, and most importantly, I'm not German, I reached out to him.
It's over.
And he actually replied. Jorg gave me a lot of valuable information that allowed me to get to this point.
Oh, that is so sweet!
Importantly, he made me realize that there is a serious risk involved in what I'm about to do. He also suggested me to scrap all my other designs, besides this one I built. And it's basically a new version of the Starship, which is the slingshot he used to
That is so sweet. He's like, be careful, my friend.
Set the world record.
Jorg.
So, now I can install the bands, and then I'm gonna test it. The size and the number of layers you need depends on the weight of the ammo you're using.
I don't think the mom would have liked watching these videos. His mom, I mean. It is terrifying.
Heavier ammo require more bands, which are much harder to pull, but they also generate more power. So to find out the dimensions of the bands I need for all the bolts I'm gonna test, I'm using an equation that Jorg created. Basically, based on the weight of the ammo you use and the draw length, it tells you the dimension and the number of bands you need. And to find my draw length, I measure my draw length with a normal slingshot. Have no idea if this is the right way to do it. And I added the extra length of the frame. And with that, I got a total of 198 centimeters which is a lot, but I'm using a smaller one to be conservative. For maximum performance, bands also need to be tapered. Basically, they need to be larger towards the fork and smaller towards the pouch. This allows the ammo to accelerate faster, and therefore increase the speed and the power. After that, I can attach the bands to the pouch. And the process is pretty straightforward, for the most part of it.
Excuse me? A little bit of spit? He's like, huh?
What? And here is how they look. At this point, I can attach the bands to the slingshot, and like that, the build is finally completed.
Yay!
It's ready!
And so now, there is only the fun and potentially lethal step left.
Alright then, let's test it.
Now, before risking my life with the massive balls, I want to find out if my custom slingshot, well, if it works, and also if it's actually more powerful than the ones I tested in my old video. And so, I'm gonna gradually increase the dimension of the ammo and the number of bands. And I'm gonna measure energy, penetration, and damage for each one of them.
I feel like a juggernaut.
I know you look like a police officer.
Maybe too much for this small ammo. I'm actually worried it's not gonna be enough.
But I guess there is only one way to find out. And well, it turns out that this thing works pretty well.
125! That's fast!
Out of 5 shots, the best one I got is 130 meters a second,
really
or 426
fast,
feet per second. And if you consider that a 9mm bullet travels at around 1200 feet per second, that's a lot. So with the 8mm steel ball, the custom slingshot generates 1.6 times more energy than my best old one. This is the weakest setup I'm gonna test, and it already broke the catch box behind the wooden panel. I also tested a different brand of rubber, but I got very similar results. So now it's time for the second test with the 8mm ball. Penetration.
That's gonna lodge
and then my first shot,
so fast.
the ball went on the side of the gelatin block. And I actually thought it was a fluke.
No.
Because it went way too deep.
Oh, no way. Jeez.
But then when I tried again, the second shot was perfectly in the middle, and it went deeper than the first.
If we compare the penetration of my old slingshots compared to this one, this is insane.
The old slingshot?
His old slingshots would bounce off of people's faces. They wouldn't really lodge themselves in.
Are also not lethal with an 8mm ball.
But given this penetration, do you think it's gonna be lethal?
8mm ball, test number 3, damage. And so I stretched the bands as much as I could, and I shot.
No way.
At first, I thought the ball actually cracked the skull. But then I saw it.
It stopped.
The ball went into the gelatin, but it stopped on the skull.
Ew.
Let's keep it there. Also, what's wrong with your nose, man? Jeez, I didn't notice that.
Anyways, this slingshot is already more impressive than the ones I tested in my old video.
And this is literally the weakest possible setup I have for this one.
So, I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen with the big balls. But in the meantime, these are all the results I got with the smallest one. Next, I'm shooting 10mm steel balls. And to shoot them, I'm gonna use a double layer setup. Basically, 2 bands per side. And I was expecting the 10mm balls to be significantly slower compared to the previous ones. But the speed actually didn't drop very much.
119.1.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Out of 5 shots, the best one I got was 124.4 meters a second, which gives it a big bump in terms of power. And my poor catch box knows something about it. Test number 2, penetration. So I was expecting bigger balls to have less penetration power. But
more power,
it almost went through.
With a 10mm steel
bigger balls, bigger damage, chat.
Ball,
Don't forget
I got
that.
a penetration of 13.9 centimeters.
Before trying the ballistic dummy, I also want to shoot a few different targets.
This is not part of the official test, and I could
It's
totally
for
avoid
fun.
it, but I won't. So I shot a watermelon. Then a coconut, which is pretty hard, but it still went straight through. And then a soda can.
Coconut.
And at this point, I'm kind of thinking this
Waste of
might
Coke.
be lethal already.
Alright. Nope. Wait, what is that?
Only a stick on there, what the hell?
That was
Anticlimactic. I'm not exactly sure if he bounced on the bone or he just went straight there. Either way, I'm gonna try again, aiming at the forehead.
Come on, man. He hit the eye again.
Once again, perfectly inside
He got both
the eye.
eyes.
And the other one. Oh, come on.
He was aiming at the forehead. There we go.
Once again,
That's
it didn't
closer.
crack. So I think the boss were just bouncing off the bones. Anyways, these are all the results I got for the 10mm steel boss. And now it gets scary. 20mm lead boss. Like, these are the bands I just used, and these are the bands I'm gonna use now. 3 huge flat bands per side. And for this one, I also had to build a bigger pouch. I'm scared. For the first time since I started testing this thing, now I'm actually scared. As a disclaimer, I don't think this is wise. I don't think this is safe. And I don't think it's gonna be enjoyable.
Imagine some Italian farmer out in the middle of nowhere just finds you doing this slingshot test. Because he lives in the middle of nowhere in Italy, I think, right?
Enjoyable to use a monster like that.
Just shooting.
But I just wanna go for it.
Slingshot.
This is how it looks with the flat bands connected to it. And with that, I'm ready to try it. Kind of. And well, as expected, these bands are way harder to pull compared to the previous ones. But even though this setup highlights my core technique, and the lead ball actively tried to kill me, it was actually working pretty well. How much was that? 57.9. And that means 79.3 joules of energy, which is a lot. Still, I wanted to keep trying for 2 reasons. First, because I know I can't top my previous speed. I just need to develop a slightly decent technique and build up confidence. And second, because I'm kinda loving the distraction this thing is able to generate. I can't wait to test it against the targets. But then, I made a mistake. Somebody said that if you run when you can't walk, you'll probably fall. And that was the sound of the steel ball hitting the fork. I broke it.
No!
I broke the fork. That's a bad one. This has been a very...
Oh no, he has to redo it! No! It took forever to make, man.
Turn of events. I got an allergy reaction. It's pouring and it wasn't even supposed to rain. My slingshot broke.
Oh.
On the other side though, I'm still alive. And most importantly though, the polycarbonate is very tough indeed. It doesn't even have a scratch on it. And so I found a temporary fix so that I can keep using it. You know, it is what it is. It just lived long enough to become the villain. So I'm gonna just wait for...
Did anyone else just see that? Hold on. What the hell was that? Wait, what? I thought I had a stroke.
Son, what it is. It just lived long enough to become the villain. So I'm gonna just wait for...
Him? Who won? Who was that? Two-Face? Oh. Wait. Come on. Go back. Come on. Stop fucking caps locking. I read it the first time. Wait. Come on. Oh my god.
To become the villain. So I'm gonna just wait for the sun. And then I'm gonna finish the test. How's it going, guys? Today's tomorrow and sun shines. Now you know why that happened. By watching the slow motion of the incident, I realized that I pushed down my hand right before releasing the pouch. And well, I just gotta try avoid doing that again. I also just built a much deeper armrest, since the helmet sticking out made it kinda hard to stretch the bands comfortably. Alright then. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna just try to stretch this as much as I can. So if you hear weird noises, that's why. And so I wanted to measure the energy once again. And after shooting at the target a few times, I actually topped the previous result. 59.6! 59.6! Yes, that's better! That is 84.1 joules. That's good. Depending on which side you play for. I think I could actually get more than that with a better technique and more practice. But I'll take it. Let's do the penetration test. For this test, and also the next ones, I'm gonna be using the black bands. The yellow ones keep breaking, and these perform as well while being more durable. I also removed the wood and the acrylic from the back of the fork, and I installed the new brackets. Do you think it's gonna go more or less in than the small ones? Well, none of that happened.
Oh my god. Did you see that?
Oh shit!
Jeez, this was the best investment ever.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Basically bounced on the surface of the gelatin and
No! Wait, that was perfect!
came flying back towards me.
Ooh.
That would have hurt. Anyways, before shooting the ballistic dummy, I tested the damage against a few targets. And I missed the first shot, throwing the ball in the air, and I have no idea where it went. But with the second shot, I got it. So
Nice.
it's time for the final test. Damage. And I really have no idea what to expect.
Big damage.
But I guess,
Hold on.
let's find out.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's in there.
Let
No
me show you. You went through the nose.
Oh
my god.
And he cracked the bomb below it.
You see that? Ready?
So then I
Oh
shot
my
again,
God.
trying to aim a little higher.
Ouch.
And once again, the
Yeah, they used slingshots in the medieval days, man. Yeah, I believe it. I'm sure with. I mean, if you got proper medical treatment, I'm sure you'd be okay. But back in the day, yeah, not slingshots, but slings. I mean, the principle is literally the same. You're flinging like balls and rocks at people.
The ammo penetrated, and it shattered the bone around the eye.
So I want to try to shoot another one on the forehead and see what happens.
Dodge this.
And well, this time, I actually hit the forehead.
Oh my.
So, I guess this thing is very dangerous. That was my honest reaction while that thing was filling up. Nothing. I did
Hematoma.
nothing. Now that the liquid is gone, it's pretty
Hematoma.
clear to see what happened. The ammo went straight through the forehead, and it actually almost came out from the back of the head. These are all the results for the 20mm lead ball.
And so, to answer the question, how dangerous is a slingshot? I guess it depends on the slingshot.
I'm gonna fix this slingshot and paint it, and I'll post the final version on Instagram. Follow me there if you wanna see it, along with updates on the next videos. I'm gonna keep making cool things like this one, so if you like this video, consider subscribing and check another one.
Yay! Yay! What a good video. I love this guy. Very nice. Very cool. Give him a like. Subscribe. If you like his content. Yeah, I like seeing what kind of things he makes into weapons. His last one we watched, it was the invisible katana, and it was really cool. And he always manages to have it break, but he usually salvages it somehow. Yeah. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Is it tooth time? I don't know. I don't know. It's like itchy and annoying, but I don't know how I feel about it. Every time I talk too much, it hurts a little bit, but it's fine. It's more of an itchiness than a pain. Ba 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 ba. Hold on. One moment. Try to close down stuff. Have we Shiba today? No, we have not. Is the dentist still clocked? No, I already been to the dentist, man. Look at the shovel! I love Shib so much. Aww, bet. I love doggos. Juji. Juluk. Juluk. Oh. Yeah, he's still sunbathing. Yeah, he's sunbathing. My heart, I freaking love Shibas. I have a Shiba myself. He's a very cute dog. He's grumpy and he's my little bitch. Creatura. Yeah, scratch his little fucking head. Little shitbag. Hey, stop it. That's bothering me. Get out of here. Get out of here, Mr. Kitty. Jacksepticeye virtue signals over Resident Evil racism. No, you're joking, right? Nah. No way, man. I thought Jacksepticeye was cool because of the whole... He was pretty base when he was making fun of... Wait, was that the other guy? No, it wasn't. It was bloody stupid. What? Jack is bad? Well, I wouldn't say he's bad. He's just being an idiot, I guess. Man, you got to stop. Having bad taste doesn't make you suddenly bad? No, no. I thought he was cool as in like... I thought he had a pretty decent... Excuse me, my brain is not working. Yeah, I've already seen this drama with Resident Evil being quote-unquote racist because they had you going into Africa during the Resident Evil 5 and shooting the denizens there that have been afflicted with the disease, which is fine. It's lore accurate. Yeah, it takes place in Africa, and Resident Evil 4 takes place in Spain. Click on the dog video. You're a dog. This has 5.4 million views. Watch what happens when I change your name from Venom to Honey. Is it a doggo transformation? Yeah, but the premise is that the company is racist because of them shooting black people in the game that have been converted into zombies, like in every other fucking game in the world that's centered around zombie plagues and shit. Like, wouldn't that make it racist to, like, have games set in America where there is a African-American demographic and them being shot because they're zombies? Yeah. My person kills black people automatically is racist. Well, no, because you play as Sheva, and Sheva, I forget where she's from. Yeah, no, it's just because of the setting, I think. That's what their argument is, which is really fucking dumb. And I genuinely don't think it's intentional either. At all. Got another Shiba video, show it to me right now. Look at him. Majestic. Why are they so pudgy? Because they're fluffy. And the game is... When did Resident Evil come out? Hold on. Resident Evil 5 release date. 2009, man! Yeah, man, they clearly made that on purpose. 100%. Where is Sheva from? Operating as part of its West African branch. So she is from Africa? So does that make her racist as well? It's a mid-game, but like the point still stands. Like, bro, what the fuck? I don't know, man. Kind of a cringe take. And by kind of, I mean pretty fucking cringe. What peak male performance looks like. Oh, jeez. Dating a supermodel? Oh, hell yeah.
He's definitely dating a supermodel. What's this?
What you do for a living?
Oh man, I do OnlyFans, man. Appreciate you.
Okay, what type of model you got in?
Oh,
Guys, you shouldn't be so dismissive of this. There's people who pay for Nikocado Avocado. Like, OnlyFans. Music's still playing? Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, the goofy music kind of matches the video.
LSX swap. Dude, this thing's so fast, I'm shifting gears and passing queers. Every time I hit the gas, I'm jumping over cans of jumbo beanie weenies.
Can I look at the motor?
Oh, dude, the hood's always popped. It don't work good, man.
Bro, is this supercharged?
Oh, dude, it ain't large if it ain't supercharged, baby.
Supercharged, baby.
I always wanted one.
Hell yeah, brother.
Bro, is that the backseat delete kit right there?
Oh, this right here? Oh, yeah, man. I bought the delete kit from eBay, man, because I gotta have
Holy.
if I'm gonna be mini trucking, I'm gonna be fucking. Dude, if she ain't
Yeah! This is peak Americanism. Oh my god! He's
Oh my god! I love how it stops. Like the video doesn't. The video stops. He doesn't. What about the airbags? Actually, that's a good question. Yeah. What about the airbags? What happened?
You know what? Good for him. If he's actually making money on OnlyFans, like, and doing that with his car, that's good for him. Good for him, man. Yeah, I forgot to turn the music off for 10 seconds because I literally I thought it was part of the video. Cinder, of course. We love Cinder in this house. My tooth is I feel so itchy. I want to rip out my own fucking face. Ugh, so annoying. Chat. I think it's all the yapping that's getting to me, man. Help me, chat, help. There's a time I might... The more I yap, the more, like, itches. And it was like, at the start like this, and then... Now it's just worse, even though I took the Advil. Go rest. I'll be fine. It doesn't, like, hurt. It's just really itchy and annoying. And because I'm talking and it's moving the tongue over it over and over, it just doesn't, like, make it stop. Let me see. Edible? What the fuck? What? No, I'm not gonna take an edible. What the hell? Hell no! I don't do drugs. The only drugs I do are anime and the Bible. That's right, chat. Oh, sure, why not? Rosie rated us a couple of... I think it was a week ago? Yeah, we should do Rosie. Yeah, let's do Rosie! Rosie's really nice. Alright, chat. Sorry. Something like a week ago? Yeah, she did. We have not rated her. Yeah, drugs are for losers. Especially if you take insulin for your diabetes. Just stop being diabetes, okay? Thank you you so much for all the subs, all the biddies, all the gifted subs. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the raids as well if you're sticking around. I am SmugAlana, and I have a fucked up tooth. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye!